Start streaming. Let's get it going. Surprised the controller didn't die. Oh my god. It's a lot of my ear. Okay. Alright, well that's going. Let me hit continue. I think we're at a bloody reunion. Well, we're here with some more Yakuza 7. We're gonna have some funsies. Continuing on, I guess. We're gonna try to get to the next, map zone. I think we got like another half hour ahead of us of cutscenes. Oh boy, here we go. Yo, Akai, what up? You coming in early today. Usually it takes you about 15-20 minutes. How you doing? As the game takes a long time to load here. Come on. It's got to load up that 4K. Go to Shangri-La. Oh, were we going to do something else before then? Hold on. I saw you hump a tree. Was it consensual? It was super consensual, don't worry. The tree wanted it. It shouldn't have dressed that way. I'm kidding.
It's trashed. Never thought I'd outlive Shangri-La.
So, is this the last?
It was a good opportunity to use the new lens. As you can see, I actually was able to get my shit in focus.
You again?
Unlike the Asmongold video where I had to use an attachment to put the DSLR. Like I have like a D5300, so I have a bunch of lenses for those. Couldn't afford, one for the Black Magic until I saw one for super cheap, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm taking this. So I picked that up, and now I can focus my camera and have some nice 4K video. I realized that it decided to go in 4K for some reason. It was like, oh, your highest quality shot in the video is in 4K. I'm going to render it in 4K. I was like, oops.
It's not the Kamurocho.
I was like, just go with it.
I know that must be shitty.
I knew you were going to slut shame a tree.
On Nakamichi Street.
What?
The new Kamuro police station. Just one more set of prying eyes watching everything in this town.
Oh, it's like super serious and a bit dramatic with the music here. We're talking about like slut shaming trees and
finally got built.
And camera lenses.
Everybody loves our go-getter of a governor.
It shows how invested I am.
Just one of his legacies.
It's all right. I already know the story.
Well, that shit doesn't matter to me anymore.
Kasuga.
We're only here to talk about Kazuka's dumb fucking hair.
I tried to tell you.
Fucking makes me angry.
He's gone. The Omi alliance from Kansai invaded and won. They rule this city now. So, do you believe me now?
Yes.
Then we're making good time. Well, you came around faster than I thought.
That was a weird turn, actually. They were getting all serious, like everything is gone, it's all changed.
So,
oh, my nose. I forgot to trim my nose hair. That's on me. I was thinking about it earlier today, and then I played Smite with a friend.
Trying to guess
then I was like,
oh. Making fun of me along the way.
Oops. And then it was stream time.
That's everything. I just knew you'd come here.
Look,
guys, when you get old enough, make sure you trim them nose hairs every 2 to 3 days.
Huh?
Just get a nice little spin up in those noses, and then you're good. I guess women too. I'm sure women have the problem. Can women even grow hair in their nose? I don't think so. Okay?
So my theory,
women can't grow hair. It doesn't exist. Except on their head. That.
Yeah. And I got
Could
a
you
bone to pick with that
imagine
guy. I'd love to see the son of a bitch.
if you found like a race of people,
Of course,
and
I'm
only
just a driver's
and then
ed
you got the
teacher
male
now,
and the
so
female,
I don't have a
but
lot of
only
chances to
one
get
of the
at it.
genders could grow
The
hair.
one chance I do have.
Which of those genders
Arakawa.
would you want to actually grow
And
the
you
hair
figure
instead?
I can help you
The
get
male
to
or the female?
Arakawa-san. Is that
Or
it?
whatever, you know,
Congrats.
however the hell fuck they
You
do it.
solved the puzzle. I thought you'd be game because, come on, aren't you dying to know why he turned traitor?
It happens that somehow a lizard entered inside my TV and electrocuted itself to
agree,
death.
why don't you-
Fuck, dude.
What are you gonna
I've
do?
heard of shit like that.
I want to see Arakawa-san.
I've heard of stories where like
thought about
snakes in like Arizona and
just wanna
Texas would
see
just
her,
get into
talk
people's
to her.
computers, nestle up in there because it's nice and warm, and then they'd fry themselves because of
Tonight, Arakawa
electricity.
is bringing some Omi officers to a big
Like it's
meeting.
nuts.
Local
Or people would
patriarchs.
lose their snakes and they'd find it inside their
true?
computer. Oops.
Oh yeah. And we're not talking about a sweet little tea party. No, it's gonna be a show of arms. For Arakawa, it's a critical moment.
What I actually find
needs to
is
show his
tiny
dominance.
spiders.
How do you know?
So every once in a while,
still
I
have
can
my
see
connections
something
from when I
moving
was a
across
kid.
my screen that's not natural.
Of course.
And all of a sudden, you can kind of see that there's a tiny
this mean?
spider behind the screen, behind everything,
I'm glad you asked.
and being projected with the light a little bit, and you can see it. It's wild. I think that's like something new with LED. You wouldn't have seen that on CRT, for sure. It also probably would have been too hot. I think it's because it's not hot enough back there. A spider can actually just kind of go across. That's just wild. But it's like a super duper tiny spider. Like it's one of those ones you can like barely see almost. A couple pixels wide. Is my controller still
Check out
on?
that
Yeah.
restaurant over there. Hey,
Are we
on
still in
top.
Camarocho?
Oh, that's
Oh, have you been there? It's a pretty classy joint. Expensive as hell, though.
no, I haven't gone. It's just Arakawa-san once promised to take me there to eat Peking duck. Wait,
It's all about the duck.
This is Arakawa-san trying to contact me.
Why are they all about the
What are
duck?
you saying?
Who cares
It
about the
can't be a
duck?
coincidence
Ducks are the
that meeting
worst
is going
creatures
down
ever.
there at a place that meant something to me and him.
Probably the males would be the hairy
course it
ones,
could be a
attracting the
coincidence.
females with their luscious
Come back down
manes.
to earth,
Yeah, I got you on that.
There aren't many classy
I was hoping
restaurants.
I'm hoping someone just says,
It's the reason he picked
I want
one.
just a hairy ass female,
Screw you.
just
It
for the
doesn't even matter.
lulz.
What's important is I can finally talk to him.
Hey man, some
First
guys
of all,
are into
the
that, I
meeting
guess.
isn't until tonight.
It's not my
And on
cup of
top
jam,
that,
but
the Omi know you're a
to each
Tojo
their own.
loyalist. If they catch you, then you'll have zero chance of talking to Arakawa. Now look at
hell,
you.
I don't even like a
have
lot of
plan
hair
for
on
sneaking
myself.
in, unless you want to
Fuck.
bust through the front door like an idiot.
Okay, what kind of plan?
That's a surprise I'll save for later.
Later? What, we're just gonna wait here till they show up?
No, I'm sure you have shit to do, just like me. Let's split up and meet back here tonight. Here, take this with you.
Is it a phone?
What is this?
Hey, I got a phone. It is a phone.
A smartphone.
I forgot.
assume you've seen one before?
Nah.
Nah, no.
How
What's
do you
a
use it?
smartphone? Someone help me in chat.
Phone's so damn complicated.
You'll figure it out. Just make sure to pick up when I call you.
Whatever.
Okay, so remember, we're meeting in this part. Till then, keep a low profile, will you?
Man, during these cutscenes, I just get really bored. So I'm holding my controller like this, like a super goofy or like this, and like sideways and down. And I'm just like just lightly tapping one of the sticks every so often to make sure it doesn't die on me. And then just like rests on my leg. All right. Such like a weird way of holding it. I just thought I'd mention it. Did I miss that Ichiban's childhood home brothel was completely destroyed? You know, because Majima drove a truck into it and Yakuza went for no reason. Yeah, we did get to that. You had like just missed it. Adachi had just finished it up.
Cool.
Gave him the rundown on pretty much all the shenanigans. all the shenanigans that Kiryu got into, you know? It's like, he fucked up this thing, and all this shit got fucked up, and then, you know, it fucked itself, because Kiryu gave up. Eventually, Kiryu just stopped trying, and the Tojo clan just went away. And got eaten by another clan. Another family, whatever, I don't fucking know.
Check this out. Come on now.
Oh yeah. Get a good punch going. I was actually talking to my friend about this game. And I really do feel like this is probably the best turn-based RPG ever. These graphics are amazing. The amount of effort that they put into it is astounding. The fact that the gameplay mechanics are really good. There's a whole bunch of different abilities. They're all super fun. You can call in a whole bunch of people. Like, there's so much shit you can do.
Dachi-san's not even here.
This is probably like the
Sure this is where we're
one of
supposed
the
to
ultimate turn-based
You
RPGs
really
ever.
should just sell that business pronto. Don't be sad. Take pride in the cat.
And then you got like the bottom of the barrel,
Any sporting
you know,
fisher
mobile
will tell you
versions.
that.
Those mobile
Really?
gotcha
You
versions.
want me back at the office?
Your free cam
I
is
hope you're
reacting
joking.
like Slender Man is going
Pay
to
you
appear any
generously
second.
to deal with this nonsense.
Really?
The whole idea behind bringing you on was so I could enjoy my
Wait,
nights
what?
Ciao. Wow. Tip.
Yo, what up,
Hey,
Saif?
Sorry to bother you when you're busy.
What?
You seen a burly-looking guy in a blue coat around here?
A burly-looking guy? Sorry, my friend.
Is it because it's going like a
Myself,
little
I
bit
only
darker?
pay
I didn't. I
attention
have
to
my
the
lights turned kind of
Sure,
at the lowest
yes.
possible,
Why don't you simply call
so it
this
might be a
person?
little creepy for you
Is his
guys.
phone dead?
Oh, that's right. He
Slender Man
gave
might
me a
pop up
smartphone
behind
to
me. You
call
never
him on.
know.
Wait.
What if I
How
turn
do you
into
call
Slender
someone
Man?
on this thing? There's no buttons.
Is that scarier?
A bit behind the times, aren't you? Hey, here.
Oh
allow
man,
me.
my neck is.
You'll show me?
I'll make you the smartest of smartphone users.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
Gotta sit up
You're
straight.
not gonna weasel out of it this time,
Oh.
asshole.
Shit! The Yomi found me.
Let's fuck his RGG team.
Nico got a new cravat wearing.
You know Sonic
What are you
Frontiers
gonna
is
do
gonna
right by
be
us?
like
And who are you, my
probably bad.
You don't remember us? You sold us that shit property.
I don't have
Ah,
any
that Yakuza, weren't you?
any
The
like
one who
real
bought the deed for a
whatever.
most successful girls bar.
I don't even care to
Successful,
explain
my
like
ass.
it at all
It barely
because
makes any money. You need to make
fuck
this
Sonic
right,
at this
you
point.
shyster.
Ah, now that
It's not even
is
worth
strange.
explaining.
It certainly had a high profit margin while I was running it.
The joint's in the red every month. Girls keep quitting, not enough customers. I can't even pay the electric bill.
Got a character original.
I
One
dare say
Majima
you'll
ordered
have to
these guys to
become
violently
better at
kidnap
managing a
Haruka.
business.
Yeah.
Fuck you say? This was a crap business when you pawned it off on me. You better buy it back now.
You are a funny guy.
Asshole. Do you even realize you're mocking the Omi Alliance?
Exchange.
Give it a rest, you jerk.
Yeah.
What?
This guy was about to teach me to use a smartphone. I get you got business with him, but get in line.
You get in line.
Nick Ogata was a
Wait just a
replacement
second.
character for
That ugly
Akiyama.
red suit and that scruffy ass
Please
hair.
elaborate.
Yeah?
I'm not sure what you
What
mean
Aki
by
said?
that.
How there was a Tojo loyalist around here?
Does Nick Ogata like run around kicking people
Down to the moppy hair.
and just sleep on couches that would clearly destroy your neck?
Ah, so you're an aggressive type yourself.
And then have an assistant called Super Chunk?
Why don't you stand back, Mr. What was it?
Don't worry, she's got her little horsey
This
to
is about
ride.
get ugly.
I can see that.
See, now I just want
Fine
Super
handling
Chunk
this
to
by
show
yourself.
up.
Hell yeah.
Oops.
And you can repay me in smartphone lessons. Sound good?
It's smartphone lessons.
Very good.
How stupid are you,
If
dude?
things get ugly, you got nobody to thank but your own hair.
Ichiban is pretty dumb.
Battle is on.
It's like I get you really weren't around for phones, like cell phones and all that shit, but like, come on, bro. You're not that old. He's not like 65 years old or anything. Like, come on. Dude, I miss Super Chunk as well. Who said you could make... Stop being a coward! Fuck, dude. Dun, 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 dun. What does this music remind me of? It's it reminds me of something from when I was younger, like 12 or 13. I'll figure it out later. Maybe like just pump up the jam or something. Pump up the jam. Come on, pump up the jams.
In all honesty, did you?
That's what it kind of feels like.
It was raking in millions of yen each month at the time of sale.
Affections later and has other money things. Plus, it's revealed later Nick was the one sheltering Taigo, Majima, and
just beat
Saejima.
down were insisting on protection.
Oh, true.
I didn't want their protection.
You can clearly see I've completely forgotten about this character.
You wouldn't even make a dent in what you're putting in.
How much he didn't really
I recall it being
like,
something like that.
give
So
any
you know what
meaning
I
to me
told
the
them?
first time around. It's
If
like,
you
oh, cool,
think
he's
it's so
around.
easy,
This guy.
Why don't you try running it?
And you sold it to him just to make it.
I think it's because he's like a rich guy, and it started to remind me of Yakuza 0, where you had the Moneybags character, where you were able to get the ability to throw money, and then just get away from people.
But the reason for that
And that's probably why I was just like, oh, it's just like one of these shitty ass characters, and just didn't pay attention anymore.
To make 100,000.
So
Gangnam
you
style
wanted
in
to
that
learn
one
just how
specific
much
part.
work goes into it.
We got some Gangnam style. We got pump up the jams.
Definitely better. Businesses are like women.
We'll have the ultimate. That's like the ultimate song there, man. If you can get like all those best hits to going,
You
shit,
need strategy, you need passion.
you got a
You
banger,
need to work
especially in
your ass
Korea.
off to make her happy. So, are you gonna do what it takes to make that bar successful?
Fuck that. I'm done sinking money into that bottomless pit.
Fine. I'll buy it back from you. But for half of what you paid me.
Fuck
Oh
you.
snap!
But fine, take it. I don't care anymore.
Oops. Man, look at him. He made out pretty good. Just bought that back and for half, like shit.
I don't believe I
And
caught
now
your
he
name.
made out with a cool chunk of change.
Ichiban Kasuga.
Ichiban. That means #1, doesn't it? That's a lot to live up to, but you certainly did that tonight. Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. And, speaking of help,
Yes. You want to learn how to work a smartphone, correct? Don't worry, I didn't forget. Let's get to it.
Yeah, if you ever need anyone to beat up, I will happily take cell phone lessons as a reward.
I actually feel like I can make use
Yeah,
of
it seems
this thing
completely
now.
fair.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome. I may
Yeah,
have
that was
some
kind of like an
people in touch.
Akiyama move.
When
I don't
meet
know.
interesting
Akiyama
people,
would have
I
just
like
beat
to think
them
there's
up
a
and sent
reason
them
why.
packing.
We can be
I don't know if he necessarily... He wouldn't have sold the bar to
If you
begin
want.
with.
But I got kind of a
I think that's the
history,
whole
in
thing.
case you couldn't tell.
Like, this guy is
Guy out of
clearly
prison today.
trying... He was clearly trying to scam them super hard.
That sort of
Akiyama doesn't have the time and the
Well,
patience
you should probably
to scam
know.
people. He'd rather just go
I'm
take a
charged
nap.
with murder.
Or hang out with homeless people and give them some, like,
You
food.
are
And
interesting.
just drink and chat with them.
And rather blunt, too.
That's why I was like a little weird, like, how is this Akiyama? But I get it in some regards.
You might say
But their
I
personalities are
associate
just
with people who
completely
have,
different to me.
well, all kinds of baggage. Many of them are carrying much more.
I played it with Japanese
No
voices.
kidding. I'm starting to think you're shadier than the guys I knew in prison.
Yeah, but isn't it interesting though? Because now you can see that
news
it's
to me,
actually
that's
synced
what a
up to
felon
English
thinks.
voices too,
1
which is
point
nuts.
for Mr. Number 1.
They took the time to actually sync it up.
See you around, Ichiban.
What chads?
You're not
Like
gonna
that,
just randomly
that is
call
why I
me.
love this series so much. They took the time to do
I
that.
just might.
They didn't
Find
have
me to be
to.
a very
Most Japanese
persistent
companies
man.
don't. Because it takes a lot of money to do so.
Hey there, Kasuga.
And that's why
Who was
this
that guy?
company deserves #1, like From Software. Or FromSoft, whatever.
My first
It-
pen
it's just-
pal, I guess.
Huh?
They're willing to actually go the extra
Hey, what
mile
took
for
you
their
so long
fans.
Anyway, man. You're the one who
And there's not that
many.
many companies, especially in the
Oh,
West,
I
that are
was
willing to
hungry,
do
so
that.
I
It's
went
all
down
about
to
just
the
trying to get that money, money, money. And so, fuck it, just throw loot boxes in there. Get that gotcha game going.
Guess I'm getting old.
Aren't we all?
And now we're starting to understand the repercussions of it and realizing that it's just straight
Sneak into
gambling.
a high-level OMI meeting.
I said that to begin with.
Well, hope you're ready.
For English dub, just for a single joke and one subquest. Oh man, that's the best. Oh. You know what? Before we go, let's actually go and see if we can get some health pots and shit like that. Where can I get some? I might not be able to get some. I might be able to buy some food at the store, though. Oh, fucking none of the stores are like that close. Oh, shit my ass. Let me know what the special animation is when we come up to it. If you know exactly what it is. Fit thematically for Akiyama, who is the first playable Yakuza character in the series that to carry and make friends and help out Ichiban here. I get where you're coming from a bit. How much health do I have? Hold on. What's my max health? Like 150? Yeah, I don't need like a 300 or anything. Get a couple of 200s. And we'll get a few 300s. And... Alright. I'm good. Am I the guy that helped you make Virgil? I'm glad I could help you if you used my guide. How'd it go for you?
Yo.
How long did it take you to do? I'm always wondering how long it took some people. Because when I first started out trying to do it, it would take me roughly about 3-4 hours to kind of get some of them down.
Okay.
Like just to kind of like go through it the first time. And be like, all right, I need to go here, and then going here would be really good, and then going here. And then I do multiple runs, and I actually start learning more optimized paths when I do that then. I haven't done one of those in a while. Those were really fun. Just the guides, kind of. Once the DLC for Elden Ring actually comes out, I wouldn't mind doing a few more. Koichi Yamadera was unavailable to do X7. I think it was due to voicing Beerus in Dragon Ball Super.
For real?
Wow. Wow. Yo, what up, Edzilla? How you doing? How you doing? Took me 2 whole weeks to complete it. That seems to be a running joke in the guide videos. It's really... it's interesting. People are just like, yeah, it took me about 14 hours to complete it. Thank you. Oh, it took me about 73 hours to complete it. It's just like, okay. Okay. I was like, where did this come from? Oh, well. Works for me. I love stuff like that, where just new jokes start appearing in comments just by the fan base and stuff like that. They're just people watching. Got a rainy day in mind. Nice. For a second there, I thought you said it was fishing. I was like, you're fishing up what? I was like, what the fuck? Yo, man, I'm just here fishing, having a good time, getting some work done. Those fish don't know what coming are. I fish them up, and it's like really dramatic, like in Yakuza, where they like get shot out of the water, and then while they're in midair, I punch them. Or I do a sick spin kick. Could you imagine if you just did a spin kick to a fish out of the air? That'd be nuts.
What's up?
Wish I was fishing. Find the Randy quest line just to get the Moonlight Greatsword to get a Mirage Edge. You see, that's not bad either to grab that. See, that's what I would do if I would make a level 300. Or, yeah, did I have that on the level 300 build? I can't remember if I put that on there, but I think I did at that point. Because you have so much NP and everything else that, fuck it, just throw the Moonlight Greatsword on and then you're good to go. Then you're styling and profiling. Are we gonna go yet, dude? You were dragging ass to get there. Like, fuck. You just explained fishing in Dragon Ball Kakarot, Taco. That's hilarious, because I never got to that part in the game. Every single time I've bought the game, I play for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I get to the first boss, like the tutorial boss, and I say, this is fucking ass, and I don't like how it plays. And then I quit and refund it, and I've done it 3 times now. I'm not gonna buy it again. Who you met on Twitter? That's a possibility. I sometimes throw stuff up on there. Just depends if I remember that Twitter exists.
Let's go.
Oh, son of a bitch. I was hoping I could sneak by. Are you gonna attack, dude? Dude was staring at me like he wanted my dick.
Cool. Check this out. Come on now.
Get out of here.
That's how you do it.
With my cop beat stick that I had back in my cop days when I was a super badass cop man. I only say it that way because he likes to say it that way sometimes too. Because now he's just like, what, he works with DUI? Or DUI. DMV.
Check this out. Come on now.
Man, imagine being a super cop and then working at the DMV. That's gotta suck ass.
Check this out. Come on now.
Well, they weren't staring at Ichiban's dick. They were staring at Adachi's dick.
Let's go in.
You trained a cop before? How'd it go?
Cool.
It's like they did really well. They beat up a lot of people after that. It's like, wait, what? Why are they beating up people? I kid. So I like to play some of these RPGs where I try not to use my items as much and try to time it out to like leveling is basically going to be my heal. At least for a while. It's how I play stuff in the early part of the game.
Let's go. Let's go.
That way you're actually able to save some cash. I just brought some for now just to have some. Because sometimes the first dungeon can be a little poo-poo butthole. Get out of my way, you newbie.
I'm up.
Get out of my way, newbie. You learned the backflip in just one day. That's actually pretty good. Although isn't like doing a backflip just actually committing to it? You have to have the willingness to truly commit to the backflip, and then you just learn it. And then once you've learned it, you got it. I mean, obviously, you gotta have some form of athleticism. A 300-pound guy is gonna have a lot more difficulty doing a backflip.
You're going down. Cool. Check this out.
What if he already knew the backflip and he was humbling you at first? Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, so then it was probably actually easy for you to teach him because you know, like, all the different good motions to get into. How to, like, tuck yourself properly and use your center of gravity, all that jazz. Get out of my way, drug lords.
Check this out. Come on now.
Yeah, that's why I do it. It's because healing or leveling will put you to full health. That's why I do it. If it didn't put you to full health, it would be a completely different story, like some games. Like if it's Pokemon. What the fuck was that noise? Oh my god. I was in the middle of speaking and then I heard this noise. I was like, what the fuck? It sent me aghast. Ah! He did it again. He did it again. This shit's great. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Okay. It's great to see doing all the flippity shit. Yeah. Enemies are derping. To be scared. Ported and grass technique becomes easy. Yeah. That's my whole thing. Is like I'm still just a little bit scared on doing it, but I know if I truly commit to it, I could probably learn it in a day myself. I'm not that fat yet. Those are just bomb bug noises. No worries.
Let's go.
I just don't think I've ever stunned one of them, so I didn't know that noise existed.
Nice.
But I will say it tickled my pickle pretty hard.
Come on. Cool. Check this out. Come on now. Okay. I'm up. Let's go.
Oh man. Alright, that one didn't sound as bad as the one before. That one was more like, but the one prior was like, like it's like trying to not come in its pants. It tried so hard, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Cool. You want to check this out? Come on now.
Oh man.
I'm up.
That moan every time they trip. Yeah. This game's the best. Lawrence a year, but the cop was pretty athletic and he got over the fear quickly.
Get alive. Let's go. Let's go.
You're in it now.
Not Linkin Park reference, yeah. I mean,
Check this out.
that's what happens when you start going against the establishment and your possible father is John Podesta. Oops, did I say that? That's just a conspiracy theory. It's one that I find that's really interesting though, because they look really similar, so you could believe it. That what's his face from Linkin Park? I always forget his name. But that he was that the establishment offed him because he was saying he was going against them super hard, and that he might be an illegitimate son to John Podesta. And it's just like, okay.
Check this out. Come on now.
I mean, I'll listen to the theory. It's not like I won't believe every theory, but I'll listen to theories for sure. I think that's one thing. It's like I might know all these different weird theories about just everything and like random shit, but it's not like I believe all of them. I'm just always interested in watching documentaries for the most part. When I was younger, I would watch the History Channel all the time. Yeah, Chester Bennington. I'm bleeding!
Check this out. Come on now. Pain in the ass. You're in it.
Oh, that was a pain in that guy's ass. You just stuck your pole right into his asshole.
Check this out.
Oh, well.
Come on now.
Oh, there we go.
Gotta do something.
I needed to burp, but it like wasn't coming out, and it was just sitting like right in the upper chest area. I hate that. Linkin Park hybrid theories. Stop! I have a wound there. No. Oh, no, this will be good for the both of us. Oh. Man, I love that scene the most. That is probably my favorite scene in Kung Pao. What's a VTuber? One of the ones that uses those anime girls to talk for them instead and hides behind the anime girls or whatever the hell they do. Like whatever the hell they choose. I think there's like anime guys now and other stuff. So if I were to like take off my face cam and then have a taco there instead that's talking, like you can actually see lips moving when I talk, then I guess I would be a VTuber. Is there any more items before I go on? Just making sure. I think I'm hitting the button to not go on. I think I'm just spamming it because I'm looking at chat and not paying attention. Yeah, let's keep going. Takahata 1 for Team Force is now a VTuber. I'm not surprised. I mean, is Team 4-Star even doing well? I don't think any of their content after any of their dubs just were
What do you think you're doing here?
profitable for them to actually keep going, because they had a studio and all that they were able to kind of get going. But once
You're going down.
they stopped Dragon Ball Z and all that jazz, it just kind of went.
Come on now.
I felt like it kind of went downhill. They tried to do some shows and then they just didn't commit to shows.
Got this. Let's go.
I mean, COVID happened, but then once COVID happened, they literally gave up on making a whole bunch of shows. It's like, cool, you guys could still try. Like, come on. I think a lot of them were just getting a little too scared then at that point. But wait a few months and then try to make those shows again. Like, there was one where it was a show just like about them at their office, which I found was really interesting. And I had some like just some criticisms about it too, and just ways for them to actually make it look better in general. But I thought they had some funny takes, and it was pretty decent. I wish they kind of went with it more. But I haven't checked on Team 4-Star in a while. Maybe they brought that back again. I forgot what it was called actually. Twitch streams of their TFS gaming, and they're making HFIL animated by Devil Artemis. Yeah, they have some of the Dragon Ball Z animated stuff that's been doing pretty decent. I did see that. I think that's what's doing well for them, because now they can actually make money with some of that stuff. Because it's more original work, even though they're using characters from someone else, clearly. But it's technically fair use.
There's no Chinese restaurant here. Where the hell it go? Quit jabbering and get.
Technically, it would be because it's for parody,
Who the
but
fuck are you?
I like that show about their office. Zito was my favorite in that office. Zito was my favorite in that show too. It's funny that you say that. Like, yeah, they were trying to go for an office kind of feel to it, and it was pretty decent. I actually liked it, and I thought they could kind of just up the quality over time, and it would be pretty good, probably around season 2. But they just gave up. They had like what, 3 episodes, and then just gave up. And they said they had 3 or 4 episodes that they were just in editing. They already had a bunch of them recorded, and then they just nope, no more. Oh well. Maybe something happened with one of the guys. I don't. Who knows? I just want to get popular enough to make enough money to then just do stuff like that as well. Just make random like shorts and just have fun. I think that's why I'm just making random content now. Just with, you know, I think of something stupid and I go with it for 5 or 10 minutes. I did the Wizard of Oz and Dark Side of the Moon script and got it recorded earlier today. I went and got super high the other day after stream and just bombed it out in like an hour and a half. So I'll be working on that a little bit later and throughout the week. Their channel called 4-Star Bento. They sort of put podcasts there into Taka and Kaiser, where they're watching DBZA. So they're trying to snake on. They're riding the coattails of their own content though, trying to up their other content. Got it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna really nag on them too much for doing that. It's content. You got to get as much content out as possible. That's all that matters. I should probably heal these fuckers.
Let's go.
I'll be fine. He's stunned.
Come on now. Check this out. Let's go. I got this. Going in.
Oops, I messed that one up.
Right.
From Egypt? Damn. How's it going in Egypt? Probably a lot warmer than it is here. It's starting to get cold here.
We're alive.
I'm near Chicago, so it's starting to get cold.
Nice.
Although, in a few days, it's going to go back up to near 70, and it's about 50 right now. So it goes from 50 for about 3 or 4 days, then up to 75, and then back to 50 again. And this is all in Fahrenheit, so it'd be like, what, 30-something degrees Celsius, then up to like 50-something, whatever. I don't remember the conversion rate off the top of my head. Oh no, not Canada.
You okay? I'm fine. The meeting's just down those stairs.
Oh, isn't Canada about to pass something where people are literally going to be trapped there? Like Canadian citizens aren't going to be able to get out into the U.S. How often does the algorithm want you to post? I don't know. The algorithm kind of hates me half of the time, so who the fuck knows?
Hey, it's okay.
It's getting colder and prices are getting more expensive. Yeah, well.
I'll buy you some time.
That's probably happening all around the world.
Just go. I'll catch up when I can, okay? Get moving.
Everything here in the U.S. has pretty much doubled in price over the last year and a half. Their Office series had to be stopped filming because they had to close their office due to COVID. It's a shame. It's a shame. Oh, okay. He died. Oh, that's not a phone I can use. Why would they even put a phone there if I can't save? What a shock.
Well, well. Ready to die, punk?
Let's do it.
Every so often, I start like sliding downwards, and my seat goes back a little bit, and I'm gonna like fall out of my chair one of these times. I can feel it. Everything is quadrupled in price. Shit. What a world we're living in right now. Oops. Didn't mean to hit him. At least he's stunned.
Let's go.
You want to go and get trampled by a moose? Oh, you're nuts. Oh, that's one way of going out. It's like, how'd you die? I got trampled by a moose. That's fucking badass. Yeah, I was provoking it like a fucking asshole too. It was on purpose. It's like I was pretty much done with life anyway, so I'd screw it. Like, I'd find a really cool, badass way to go out. But not to, like, harm anybody or anything. Just like, a really cool way. Like, a rude girl... what is it? A rude... Ruth? Rue? I always forget. I always pronounce the first word wrong. Rue Goldberg machine. I want to do something crazy like that just to basically shoot a gun. Like, that's it. And that'd be my way to go out. It'd be super cool. But that's basically when I'm, I don't know, 75 or something, or 80. And just like, all right, I think I'm done.
It's been a while.
I think I did enough.
When'd you get out?
Come on.
I don't want to be
You
super
don't care
duper
when I
old
got
and just
out.
like lying in bed, like aching and all the shit, and
like
taking a
prison
bunch of
made you
pills.
into a pessimist.
I hate pills in
You should
general,
have
so I'm not
called
going to do
us.
them when I'm older.
We would have said
I'm just like,
something
all right,
to
fuck
pick
it. I
you up.
just life will take me then.
I wouldn't have wanted a ride from anyone wearing an Omi badge.
The algorithm hates small
They were
YouTubers for some
you
reason.
were
It
the
really
boss turned
does.
traitor.
Watch your tongue, Ichi. He only did what anyone else
Like
would have
I'm in
done
the
in
Yakuza
times
1 and
like
2, and
these.
he did absolutely
you're right.
nothing. Yeah.
Even if the Tojo
They
clan
don't.
still
They actually
existed,
start to do something
no
in this
one would have
game at
come to pick
least.
You up. You do realize that, right? Because if you remember, you were
Those are huge
banished from the
motherfuckers
clan.
and the largest animal I've been close
Look,
to.
I'm not actually that hung
Has been a
up
cow
about
and a
the
horse.
ride. And yeah, I remember
Fair
the
enough. Fair
banishment.
enough.
So what do you want?
If
Did
you can
come
find
to
a
fight
friendly
for
enough
money?
moose.
You know, I thought you might be grateful. Did you forget who spent 18 years eating prison slop in your place?
Oh, I'm very aware of what you did. But you're not aware of what's happening tonight.
What?
It's a very important event for the boss. I can't risk one of his former grunts ruining it. So the choice is yours. Leave like a good boy, or die here.
How about I take the third choice and
I'm
kick
going
your
through that
ass?
door and talking to my boss.
You know, I really forgot how seeing your stupid face always made me want to kill you.
I thought the same thing about you.
I like how they say it's like, you got two options. Like, no, motherfucker.
Well,
If I know anything about the universe, I've got a lot more options than you might think.
Dreams came true.
Sounds good. Just
But
don't
maybe
bitch
our
and moan
perspectives are
about it
quite different.
afterwards.
And you don't see these other options like I can.
Ready, Ichi?
The battle is on. Cool.
Should have probably healed up before going in here. That's on me.
Come on now. Check this out.
It's alright. I got like bentos to get me full health and shit, so we're fine. Oh, damn! Dude, I was actually able to do that as a kid. When I was like 12 and 13, I would like run up to walls, like jump off them, and just do a bunch of like different
Glad you
moves.
showed up.
Like kicks and punches and shit for funsies.
Long time for this.
I kind of wish I got more into parkour when I was younger. One thing I regret a little bit.
That all you got?
Yeah. Come on now. Check this.
So I was a pretty agile kid. I should have kept up with it and worked in it. Now I have to actually think about it a bit more, so I have to time my shit. Luckily, that hasn't degraded. My level of timing isn't like bad.
Come on now. Check this out.
I'm good at leading my shot.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's stunned too. Yakuza's always been the devil. Starting to miss the old algorithm, yeah.
The captain's
That's why I had to make videos where there's like a butt in the picture, in a sneaky way. Oh no! Ow, that really hurt actually. Fuck my ass. Okay, okay, hold on. Hold on, man.
show me your best.
Hold on, I gotta eat some food real quick.
Gotta hold it together.
How long do I bleed for? Ah, fucking let's just get rid of it. Oh, I got stamina and light too. Nice.
You gonna cry?
Are camels cute? But the real question is, have you been near a llama? Now don't provoke a llama. That motherfucker will spit in your face. Or an alpaca. An alpaca will probably do that too. I think it's llamas and alpacas just fucking spit at people.
Come on now. Check this out.
Feeling better.
Cool.
Let's rock.
It's big enough for all 7 of us. Damn.
Come on now. Check this out.
Oh yeah, don't camels smell awful or something?
You're in it now.
That all you got?
Cool.
Someone gotta give this camel a bath.
Check this out.
It's got all that water inside its hump. Can't use any of it to take a bath, I guess. Fucking ungrateful little bitches.
Nice.
You could have been legendary. You could have been sponsored by Red Bull. Yeah, maybe. I had a friend that did it in high school as well. So it was just something I kind of did with him for fun every once in a while. We would go up on top of the middle school and just like jump across and do all this shit.
Ichi, are you sure you're ready for that?
I just didn't really have the stamina for it. That was my biggest thing, is I needed to run more and build up my stamina to an insane degree. That's the one thing I've been lacking in the most.
That's long enough.
You're carrying a huge canopy on its back. Nice.
Boss. And who might this be?
Also, is it just me or does this cutscene look like it's like in 1080 or something?
I have a guest.
Like I'm what? I have it in 2K.
So, you came.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's in still
I
2K on a
figured
4K
you would.
monitor.
You never disappoint.
That might just be me noticing it too, just because I'm used to it.
Boss, please just tell me.
Rich people don't
Why'd
pay
you
energy
do it?
bill law. Yeah. I can't believe you guys had a prime minister that lasted 44 days, and then she's just like, yep, I did enough damage. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I earned my money. See you, fuckers. It's pretty much what happened.
Do we have a problem here? No.
It's in landings is where the real parkour is at.
No
Fuck
need
yeah.
for you to worry.
I still love watching that stuff on YouTube every so often.
In fact,
I watch it and it's just like, man, that could have been me. That really could have been me if I kept it up. Like a lot of things that I did when I was younger.
I'm sorry, Ichi.
And look at me now.
You
I'm a
have to
bum. So I think George Takei just shot us in the face. No, not in the face, but he shot us for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, this inflation train throughout the world is, I don't know if it can be stopped at the moment. It's being done on purpose. So, but we got to be careful about how much we talk about this, otherwise YouTube might come down. YouTube's still like a piece of shit when you try to talk too much politically in a certain way. If you try to be as unbiased as actual possible, then you're a fucking threat to democracy or something. I don't fucking know. Even though we're not a democracy. That's always the funny thing about this. Okay, I'm going to say this one thing about politics is that they always scream about democracies. There's a threat to it, or something is wrong with it, or whatever. Like it's about to get fucking shot or whatever. I don't care, but it's like we're not a democracy. It's like we have like democratic elections, but we're a constitutional republic. Like we have parts of a democracy within our government, but it's a constitutional republic. It's one thing that always kind of pissed me off. It's like, shut the fuck up about democracy. It's not what we are. It's like, am I the only one that took 4th grade history? 2nd grade history. Oh, I gotta stop hitting that.
Morning, sunshine.
And you're to blame. Situation, I always had the top G's warning at the back of my head. Yeah.
Wednesday is when they pick up the food garbage. Your ass would have been composted. Your wound's not completely healed.
It also looks super infected.
You'll be just fine.
He says just fine, but it looks kind of infected. Usually isn't supposed to be yellow.
Go home.
Or it's not good that it's yellow.
Worried about you.
It could turn green, and then you're gonna get super infected, and then he dies. So you gotta watch out for that.
You'll have to take the stitches out by yourself when it's healed.
Hey, listen.
Who throw this perfectly buff?
Hey, did that guy ever die? He died, right?
Nah.
Hustlers University would make me more, bro.
Oh man, I lost a bet. I'll have to pay you later. I don't got no money right now.
Big surprise.
Those are some.
I don't know. People really don't need Hustlers. Or yeah, people don't need Hustlers University or any of that shit. The only thing you got to do is just little by little grow your confidence, grow your self-esteem up, just little by little, here and there. You know, maybe just talk to someone on the street, just be like, you know, hey, that looks, your fucking shirt looks nice or something. You know, blah blah blah. You gain a little bit of confidence here and there, and you know, good things start happening more and more, and then you're willing to like push yourself to do a little bit more and more each time. That's all it really is. And then eventually you can just walk up to him and be like, yo, how you doing?
Like stitches you did with that fishing line.
It's from disinfectant? Yeah, maybe.
Well, if he hadn't been a fighter...
What kind of disinfectant? Did he like pee all over the wound?
Man, couldn't he have thrown that fight? Hey, you know how much money I lost on you? Next time, just kick the bucket.
What was that?
Whoa, being that it's your fault and all, I'm just wondering if you could cover my bet for me.
I'll give it a rest. Check it out, I got some big ones at the dock today. You want one, you sore loser?
Ooh, you're really willing to share these buttes?
Not sure, but I'm open to a fair trade. I need gas. Find me a big can of that and I'll give you a fish.
Oh, seriously? I knew there'd be a catch.
How'd you know he peed on it? Because Kiryu. I got a feeling deep in the tingle of my balls.
What do you want?
Deep in the tingle? Yeah, deep in the tingle of my balls. Not deep in my balls, but the tingle of my balls.
First of all, where the hell are we?
This is Ijin show.
Ijin?
So how you doing, Kiryu? How's the orphanage going?
Isazaki Ijin.
Haruka doing all right?
Yokohama. Don't you know Yokohama?
Yokohama.
Never heard of Yokohama. It'd be hilarious if he said that.
Hell if I know.
I've never heard of the
3
place.
days since I found you. I got woken up by a commotion in the middle of the night. I saw them carry you in, covered in blood. They said they found you in the trash. I thought you were dead at first. But lucky for you, turned out you only
Yeah,
had
how
one foot
selfish
in
of
the
him.
grave.
How could you just sit there
you've
and
been
live?
what? Nursing me back to health?
As best I can, but as you can see, I can't do any real treatment.
Honestly, I'm on a sub story.
There are only two
Hopefully it's a
reasons
good
you
one.
survived. Tough as nails, you're lucky as hell. The bullet missed your heart.
Like that time you
your
saw a
arteries,
bunch of mobsters in diapers.
Clean out the back. One hair to the left.
Kiryu Elden Ring build?
Goner.
That'd be pretty interesting. It'd be about fisting and shit too, but
Well, thank you, man.
probably add a few weapons in there for
Sounds
the
like you saved
funsies.
my life.
You're making it sound more noble than it is.
What?
Only help
I could
if
actually
you
see
die
an
here
Elden Ring
when
build
you're
for
in trouble.
Kiryu.
What?
Oops.
Where there's a dead body, there's cops. And where there are cops, there are
Trash
questions.
man.
So what?
Well, then the media comes
Dude,
charging in,
what if the
cameras,
Green Man's
microphones
voice
all up in
was
our
Danny
faces.
DeVito?
I guess so.
I think I said this
Well,
last
you
time, but
see?
aren't we Pokemon? Or,
dumb as you
Sujimon?
We're not exactly supposed to be living here. I don't like using the term.
Because he's Venusaur. He's
Squad
even got a
at this
grumbly
point.
voice like Venusaur would.
Oh,
Plus, everyone's got their reasons for being here.
And
They
finally
came here
meet
to
him.
escape something. You attract media coverage that blows their hiding place. You get it now?
yeah.
It's a good thing Arakawa was a master assassin and knows exactly where to
home.
plant the bullet and know how to aim it properly, too.
I'm sorry, Ichi.
There is no more
I
home.
don't exactly have one.
Huh?
Listen, I promise I won't make trouble for anyone here. So.
Oh
do
my
you think
god, we're
I'd
playing a version
rather
of
stay
Pokemon
forever?
Yellow?
No can do.
Please.
Where's my
I'll make it
Pikachu?
worth your while. Help
Is
you
my
out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about Yellow?
You think we help each other out like some happy family? We live by taking from others. Leeches. That's our world. It's a world where dozens of us crowd around a convenience store trying to claim half as many expired bentos. If you stay, someone else gets less to eat. You don't want that, we don't want that.
Shit.
Fine.
Yeah, you're alive. Now get the fuck out of here. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna pass out right here. Yep, walked about 3 feet and died. Got
I
it.
should have expected that.
Duh. Motherfucker was shot like the day before.
Your wound isn't healed all the way.
I don't know how many days he was
You haven't
out.
walked
I wasn't
for
paying
3
attention.
days. It's no wonder you're
Oh,
weak.
okay.
Guess you'll have to rest here for a bit.
3 days.
A
It
little
just
bit.
told me.
Thanks. Under all that hard-ass talk, you're actually a decent guy.
No, I'm not. I just don't want the shit that'll come down on us if someone dies here.
Yeah, yeah. But still, I owe you one.
Well, can't argue with you there. So, where do we start?
Where do we start with what?
I'm not just gonna hang around here fussing over you. And since you're staying, you gotta do it.
Out of the McDonald's trash.
Sure.
What's your name?
Ichiban. Ichiban Casca.
Is Ichiban 50 Cent? Is he gonna drop a
Pretty
sick
paranoid
new
you're
album?
Using a fake name. Then again, you wouldn't be the first guy living here to do that. You got a shit feel for names, though. Fake ones gotta be more like.
That's my real name, man.
Fake one's gotta be like huge mungus.
Oh, really?
Humongous.
Um,
Huge mungus.
sorry about that. Ichiban.
Don't wear it out. And you are?
Nanba. N-A-N-B-A.
Ichi Cent.
guess. Fake name?
There you go.
do you think?
There we
I
go.
think it's all the same to me.
Good. Because it doesn't matter here anyway.
No one will ever know it's
Money on
him
you?
if we just change his name to
I hope
Ichi
you're not
Cent.
broke.
You're about to be disappointed then.
Sounds
Well,
weird to you
in
with the
that
deep
case,
voice.
You're gonna have to start
It does
early.
sound a little off-putting.
teach you
I feel
how.
like it shouldn't be that
need
deep, but
money
it should
all
be a
of a sudden?
little deep.
Are you kidding me? Actually, I just remembered you'll have to get the chief.
We'll get used to it as it goes on.
The chief?
He's been here a long time. Sort of maintains the peace.
Said
Sorry if I
sexual
gave you the impression
harassment.
It was all up to me. You gotta get his okay. And your best chance at doing that is to show you can earn.
Sounds more like a bribe if you ask me.
call it whatever you want. You need it. The chief doesn't accept freeloaders. If you don't work, or if you're a liar or a cheat, you're out. So if you want his blessing, you have to.
So what is Kiryu's rap name? Is it like
money to prove you really want to be here? Got it?
Kirpak or something?
But you never
Is
said
he like the
how I should
Tupac
make the money.
of it all?
I'll get you going. Luckily, we've got some daylight left.
A Judgment and Lost Judgment Yagame. Well, he's doing a lot deeper voice then here too.
All right, here we go.
You can actually kind of hear it that he's trying to do it
I
deeper
said
on
I'd teach you how to
purpose.
make money, didn't I?
I said I'd
Watch
teach you to make
closely.
money, didn't I?
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it now. Or this is how we do it. Just gotta get that voice lower and lower. And slow it down some.
This is what you
And
do
then
for
it
money?
becomes sexy
Can't afford to
ASMR.
worry about looking lame, man. Having pride around here is a sure way to starve to death.
I don't need to ask the Hobo King's permission if I become the Hobo King.
A 500 yen coin.
It's like you can't take on the Hobo King now.
It's my lucky day.
Oh, my voice cracked during that. We have a special game that we play. It's incredibly complicated and almost impossible to win. And only the king can win. That's how it's set up. So you got no chance of becoming the Hobo King.
All right, now it's your turn.
Majima
Check
Shady.
underneath the other vending machines.
Yeah, I see that.
Trash cans too. Sometimes people throw away stuff that we can sell.
I'm on it.
Cool. I'm gonna head back to camp.
You could just
Come find me when
smell
you're
the
done.
sweaty dick all
Don't
over that
wander
suit.
far.
Is what you're
There are
saying,
a lot of
Saif.
dangerous dudes in this town. All right then. Good luck, rookie.
Imagine like if you walked up to somebody and like, damn, dude, you smell like the sweatiest dick ever. Boop it boop boop boop. Oh my god, there's so many things I gotta do. And I have to do them all now that I started. OCD. Eh. Boy, I bet that sounds amazing to people who aren't actually doing this. Like when you do something repeatedly over and over again, but because you're the one doing it, it doesn't sound awful in your ears, but everyone else listening is like, this is the fucking most annoying thing in the goddamn world. Shut the fuck up, ass dick. Starting our new hobo life. That's why I spend all my money as well, because you literally don't have anything after that cutscene. No money, nothing. So it's like, who cares? Because ain't nobody still yeah, the only thing he was left with was his smartphone. But I think they took all my items, didn't they? Yeah, they even took all my other items. And they just left me with a smartphone. What dumbasses. I made 15 yen. All
How'd
right.
it go?
What is that
tried,
about?
but this was all I found.
It's like less. It's like 15 cents or something. Yeah. It's like, cool, I found 15 cents, dude. Didn't even find a quarter.
Hey, Chief. This is the guy I was telling you about.
Is he the Hobo King? I could take him.
What do you want, boy?
I'm gonna fight you, and
My
I'm gonna
name's
take your
Ichiban.
Hobo King
My
title,
situation's
motherfucker.
kinda-
I'm sure
And you're
it's
home.
fascinating. Main point is,
And no one will ever
shot,
find you.
Right?
Because I'm gonna eat
So
you.
what do you say?
I'm a cannibal.
Mind if I stay here while I'm recovering? I'm not just a survivor. I'm willing to earn, too.
Hide it in his
You earn
prison
that money
wallet.
yourself.
He went to
Don't let
prison. He
anyone
knows
take
all
it
about
from
the
you.
prison wallet.
If you're refusing to take it.
He's like, that's my natural
Does that mean I
inventory.
can't
How'd you
stay?
know?
I never wanted it. I just want
I
you to
keep
realize
everything
it's
up
not
there.
money we truly value here.
Yes, I do.
If a newcomer works hard and makes honest money, that shows us he won't disrupt our home.
Thank you. I swear to you, I will pay back this debt.
Debt? Sounding awfully Yakuza there.
That's what I was until recently. Actually, I guess it wasn't all that recent.
In poverty by eating the poor.
What's your story?
When you're taking eat the rich to the extreme, the opposite way for eat the poor, and you just literally start eating poor people.
Your patriarch shot someone who served 18 years in prison for
Imagine like people protesting then just like eat the
interesting
poor.
tactic.
We're really
Must
hungry.
have felt horrible.
I don't know if that's what
Let's
I'd say.
eat them all.
It's hard to describe how I feel.
Here.
Aww. How sweet. Even a cup of alcohol too, man. That's the life.
Try tearing off the tail and putting it in your drink.
Oh yeah, you get a little extra flavor on it. And in your drink.
Sure.
It's one thing I never really got. Like, sometimes they put, like, fish in some of these Japanese alcoholic drinks. And it's like, oh, why'd you do that? I guess it adds a little bit of flavor to the fish or it. Or the drink.
It's Ijin-sho style fin sake.
I don't know. I don't know if I want fish in my alcoholic drinks. I'd have to try it, though. I'd try it once.
Once you're here,
I try probably almost anything
free
once,
to
depending on
leave
how
or
fucking
stay.
gross it is.
Your choice.
Bull testicles might be my limit. Or like if I opened an egg and essentially like a fetus bird came out, like no, I'm fucking done. Like nope,
plans
nope,
tomorrow?
nope, nope.
You need to scrounge up some food for yourself.
Plot of Soylent Green,
That's
yeah.
for sure. I'll show you how. Let's head out at 5:30 a.m.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
You mean like recycling them? Pretty damn early to be doing that.
Early bums get the crumbs. You oversleep, I'll ditch your ass.
Okay, I get it.
Okay.
I get it. I'll be there.
Early bums get the crumbs. Got it. I actually like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Aw.
What's up?
I kind of always wondered how many people would just completely give way to their faith once all of society collapses. Like if we went into a pure apocalypse, like kind of thing, I'd have to imagine probably about 90% of all like religious people, whatever faith you have, would probably drop that shit like a sack of bricks just because like survival's the thing that matters most at that point. But there will still be some religious, oh god, burps, religious people. I'm not gonna say there won't be. Just a random thought I had.
What?
That's all. It's a bike customized for can collecting.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I think there's a handbag that you can get for like 200,000 points from doing this can collecting that helps you get like a really good one later on. Like I think it's like a decent handbag, but then I think it turns into an even better one.
Reverse. I find that pretty convenient.
I can't remember though. It's been a while since I've done this.
Okie doke, she's all yours. Go take a lap around and see what you can scrounge up. You'll find a lot of empty cans along the river. My advice? Stick to pedaling in a straight line and you can't go wrong.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
That makes other hobos work for him. Yeah, pretty much. He gets all the cans. And then he's just like, here's a couple of things. And then he takes them and gets all the money. Here we go. Getting all the cans. Here we go now. Getting all the cans. It's a speed boost, motherfucker.
Hell yeah! Watch me haul ass on this thing.
Woo!
Hope I don't crash and eat shit though.
Don't worry, even if you do, you only lose a couple of cans.
Oh, look, more cans. What's up
They're
with
stealing
those
my
guys?
cans!
No way. They're after the cans too?
Motherfuckers!
Guess I got me some competition. Good. Makes for a healthy challenge. Well, I did my lap and brought in a decent haul. I'll head back to Konsan.
Alright, we had to do this. Now they tutorialed it for
So,
me. Now I have to
used
do
to
it,
it?
I think,
think
one
so.
time
Yeah,
to
I
move
bet
on to the
they
story.
The homeless here in town are always...
Sheesh. Even among the homeless, it's survival of
My advice? Someone comes
Yes,
chasing after
Ichiban.
you,
The
strike.
world is survival of the
Otherwise,
fittest.
You
You
ram into them as hard
dumbass.
as you can and take what they got first.
So I gotta take the initiative. I'm good at that.
Gloves are off from this point. Collect as many cans as possible and come back here within the time limit. Consider
Beating
your
other
reward
hobos for the
gone
better
if you're even
stuff.
a second late. I ain't one to waste time.
So I gotta be back at this parking structure before time's up. Got it.
More cans means a better haul. But what's the point of hoarding if it all goes to waste?
Wouldn't want that.
Anyway, let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got. I want to see what you got. Time to get swifty down here with Ichiban. Burr. Bwah.
Here comes the can man.
Claim his corner for yourself, yeah. My corner now, bitch.
Time to get paid.
Yep, I know.
Money. Gotta fly.
Yeah, I know how to fucking murder people here. Don't worry. Oh, I think I have max now. I think it's just 99.
That's money.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I think I might be able to get decently far doing this. Fucking
Time to get
murked.
paid. Time to get paid.
Alright, that's good enough. I don't really care to get like S rank or anything. It doesn't matter. Nothing beats the hobo life. Stabbing folks with my hobo knife.
That's the mark.
Hey, we ain't crazy hobos or violent ones. We the good kind who sing songs. Nothing
record.
beats the
Yes,
hobo
I-
life.
Streets look cleaner
Stabbing
already.
folks with my hobo knife. It's just like, man, Simpsons is the best.
Ah, well done. Time to get you set up with some
Eco points.
Yeah, what you get for turning in cans. Brilliant, you can exchange.
Oh yeah, we can
them
get some points. We can exchange them. Who cares?
now. Oh,
Got
work. Anyway,
Will do.
And we'll never see him again. S ranks only matter in Devil May Cry. So true. Because that's how you get the music to play its
I
best.
worked my ass off.
So it's worth it.
My take is pathetic.
That's homeless life for you.
Deponia 2 the next
But
time
I
it
know
gets a
you
discount.
tried, so I'll give you some food.
And speaking
Just
of
for today,
trash,
though.
You sure?
Can't have you collapsing from hunger.
speaking
Bakery
of
got rid
trash,
of
I
their
need to
extra
get
bread
College
today,
Panty
so I
Raid
got some.
Simulator 2.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Fish in a bun? Wait, what?
Bread rolls, huh?
Hey, I just said.
It just doesn't look right. Look at the fish like, ah, get me out of this
I
bun!
love bread rolls.
I'm
actually.
trapped in here!
Yeah.
Hell yeah. In prison,
I
all
don't
we
know why
had
that was killing
barley
me.
rice every single day. But once a week, they gave us bread rolls. That was the day I looked forward to.
Was there just like a whole fish
Really?
in there?
It's just plain ass bread.
That plain assery is what makes it good. See, nothing's plain about prison. Everything's shit. The smell. the
I'll say I'm a
walls,
lot better
and
Virgil than I am
especially
at
that
Dante
nasty rice
when it comes to
mush.
Devil May Cry.
The taste of plain bread. That
I think it's
is the
something
taste of
about
the
just
outside
shooting out
world.
those swords that is just fucking awesome to me.
Well, here.
I'm really good at
Take
the
a
ranged
nice
kind of shit
big
like
bite of
that.
the outside world.
Thanks, man.
I don't mind getting in there, you know, being a tank or, you
that's
know,
the
the
stuff.
front line or something like that, but I think my specialty is more in the back line and
say,
just
You're an
assessing the whole
interesting guy.
situation, you know? Reacting to that kind of shit.
Shit, the collectors are here.
Earlier than usual.
Sure, the can collecting was the most money Ichiban earned in his life thus far. It probably is.
Time to pay your dues for the month.
Because all the other money he did
Wait by
during the
your bed,
Yakuza, he
your
kept giving
cash
back to
out
other
and
people.
ready.
Here's one way to earn money.
Zhang, a money collector. He
Virgil
charges
is
us
OP.
homeless guys for the privilege of sleeping here.
Especially when he has that lawn
You
chair.
gotta pay him. Is this his land or something?
No. But it's been
If you don't have a
rules
plastic
before
white
us.
chair, you're not a true Virgil.
You don't gotta pay a guy like that. Tell him to fuck off.
Trust me, I want to punch the guy in the face every time I see him. But the chief says we gotta pay.
He does?
I've heard Zhang is a member of the Yokohama Liumang,
What the hell's that?
the Chinese mafia that's been based in Ijincho for ages. You don't want
All
them
of
as
the
your enemy.
exposition. Here we go.
You'll end up dead.
Mafia my ass. I'll get this guy out of here.
The chief already has a deal worked out with them. We need to do what the chief wants.
But
Just stay quiet.
But I can easily beat
You've
them
never
up.
pay him?
Come
2,000
on. They're
yen?
not that
no,
hard.
not even close.
I've been practicing. I got a lot
I
of
don't have enough
levels.
to cover myself. Look, you better hide in there. I'll think up an excuse. Whatever happens, don't.
He's gonna hide in that little box. I thought he was gonna go hide in his house.
Fine.
Or his the hobo house behind him or whatever. Have them beat the homeless. True. So true.
Hello, Namba-chan. How's business? Good?
They're full of
Is it
plastic
ever good
chairs.
when you're homeless?
No, no. You'll never make it back to proper society with that attitude.
Yeah, I think the
Besides,
hookah
got a
lounges
sweet
out
deal
here
going on.
might be a little bit better.
Sleeping and drinking all
Because
day.
we get like really
Must be
comfy
nice.
ass couches.
You're right.
And like people like bring all the shit out for you, get it all ready for you and everything. They'll bring you all your food and all that jazz. Like, man, it's service when you go to a hookah lounge out here. But you also got to pay a decent amount. So that's why you go with a group of people.
Number.
It's always something to
Box
do with,
belong
I don't
to
know,
you?
4+.
Yeah,
At
need to
least.
pick up a few things.
Like, you ain't going by yourself, that's for
What
fuck sure.
kind of things? Hey, let's have a look. Oh, hold on. Can a guy have a little
It's not like the
privacy?
food's free or
You live
anything,
on
too,
this
so
street.
it's...
People like you don't get to have privacy.
That shit can be expensive. Paying $6 for that monster or Red Bull, shit like that.
Stop! Don't open it.
In Egypt, these are high-end hookah lounges.
Hey, how's it going?
Plastic chairs are misguidingly comfortable. It's because they're like formed in such a good way. Like it just fits with the body.
Son,
The perfect,
You tried to play nice.
the best way possible. And you put like just a
Fuck
normal
these
like
guys.
a
Who the
thin
hell are you?
cushion on it, and you're perfectly
The
fine.
fine people here have been
Those
taking
chairs
care
are,
of me
are
since yesterday.
so good.
Hey,
I hope they
see?
never stop making
Does that
them.
mean you live in one of these fucking tents here? If so, we'll be taking your rent up front. Cash only.
Sucks for you. I'm broke. And if I weren't, I wouldn't even give you my pocket change.
Wow,
Yeah, gives them 15 yen.
not only did you bring in some cocky asshole, but then you tried to keep him as your little secret from us. I'm gonna make sure you pay for
Not a
that
secret.
later.
Hey, Namba-san saved my life. Get your hands off him.
Can't you also get hookahs super cheap in Egypt and shit like that too?
Every now and then we get a
Like when you start to
newcomer
get towards
you
like
that
the
doesn't know
Middle
his place.
East and Northern
You guys
Africa
bark
areas,
loud,
like the
but you
hookahs
never got the
become
bite to
more
back it up.
prominent
You go
and a
down
lot cheaper, and you
whimpering
get
like
like
bitches
way more
every time.
extravagant ones. The ones out here are fairly simple.
Put up your goddamn
Like they're nothing
fists.
crazy, and that's
Let's
why
see
some
if
of
you're
those
any
hookahs you can
different
buy
from
are
the
only
rest of
like
this
30,
trash.
40 bucks.
Don't try to stop me, Namba-san.
But then you could spend like 50, 60 bucks or something, you know, out there, and you get a fucking
this
high-end
point, he's
one
gonna
that looks
kill
pretty
us
fucking
both and
cool.
dump us
Like
in
I
the
spend
river.
$100, you get some fucking badass one. Hell yeah, I do it.
But before that, I'm gonna stick this up his ass.
That's kind of my thing on like bongs as well. Is like
Dumbass give you big ideas.
I won't spend any less than
I'll break
$100
so many of
on
your
a
bones you
bong
won't be able to
because
beg
it has to
anymore.
be of decent quality,
All
and you're
right.
not gonna get one less than $100 usually, unless you actually get a fairly decent deal and you can get one pretty good.
Shit over with. Not a loser.
But that's fairly rare now.
Cool.
Every Egyptian street block. You gotta have something to do, right? Are there still a shitload of people that go to them?
I got this.
Because I could see them being super duper popular in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I wouldn't know in 2022.
You wanna fight? Come on now. Check this out.
Okay. Have fun with this. Watch this.
Summon the pigeons of doom!
You're done.
Cool.
They're specifically inflating rent to landlords. Wow. Yeah, so then they had to pass it on to everybody else. And the people living there aren't going to get mad at the people raising the landlord's shit. They're just going to blame the landlord. And the vicious cycle of hate continues on. That's how they want it, at least. I think a lot more people are starting to get wise.
Watch this.
Hang out in these lounges, especially when there's a huge soccer game. Okay, okay. It's good to know. I don't keep up on my Egyptian hookah lounges, so.
I got this.
I'll make it work. Have fun with this.
That'd be something pretty weird if I did, actually. It's like, how do you know so much knowledge about Egyptian hookah lounges? It's like, I don't know. It's something I fancy, you know? I keep up with it. It's a hobby of mine. You live next to a hookah lounge? Okay. So you just hear them cheering and shit all the time? Oh, that'd be brutal.
Cool.
Hobo art pigeon swarm. Yeah, and then he blows fire and shit out of his mouth. So,
Stats going up.
hobo art, flame breath.
Hell yeah.
Which is actually a really strong skill in this game.
Fucker.
That fire ability
I'm
is
into
really
Yokohama,
powerful.
Myanmar.
And if you do it right, you can hit like
You
2 or
know,
3
I was
people
doing
and
some
just chunk them
calculations
out.
back there. 2,000 yen from each bum gets you about 100K. My math's not great. You talk pretty big for a guy collecting chump change.
You wanna die, asshole? That's what you're asking for. I'll give you one chance to apologize.
Yeah, I mean the dude's earning like $1,000 from him.
Sounds like the
About-
empty threat of a loser.
Last
Cheering it,
chance.
yeah.
Apologize now if you wanna live.
Did you hear? I ain't apologizing for shit.
You're gonna
I actually have a
regret
sports
this.
park near me, so I hear that
Your
stuff
bark is
often
worse
enough
than your
too.
bite. Tell me, why would I regret it?
Especially during the
gonna stick a
weekend,
big,
because
tough
it's just a
Wumong
ton
balls
of
on
soccer
me?
fields. There's like a dozen
think you're
soccer
gonna have
fields, and
any
they're
of
all
those?
going with games at the same time. So you just hear people screaming and the referees blowing whistles all day.
Trust me, your buddies are shitting themselves. They know what's coming.
But it's not
Okay,
like
so I take it all the big
it's
boys
like a
will be
2-minute
sending in
walk
to
for
put
me.
us in
It's
a
like I can
place
hear them and
of
everything,
better
but it's not that
fighters
big of a
than you.
deal. It's not
you
annoying.
fucking
No, seriously. When should we expect them? When are you gonna tell them you got beat up by hobos scrounging for pocket change? How are they gonna take that?
Wait.
Our boy
The best skill of the game is the
kicked.
one from a certain ninja
Then what?
secretary.
They're gonna rally the fucking troops for you?
Yeah.
Your officers can't be that bored. You'll just send up the shame of the Liu lame.
Oh,
Do you ever
snap!
shut the fuck
He
up?
got him good. Oh,
That's just how
girl.
these things go. A gangster like you should
I
know
actually
that.
always fancied the
Officers don't just go out
the
and
triple
save
snap.
their minions from every little street fight.
Shit.
Namba, I'll deal with your pansy ass later. After I take care of your new meat.
What a hero. Yeah. How, I don't know. I feel a little bit of irony in,
This isn't
in you
even
saying
human
that.
turf.
There's a little bit in there.
Seriously? So you have even less leverage than I thought, Shang-Chan.
Oh yeah?
I don't know a lot about Yokohama, but I'm sure the gangs here are real strict. If you're waltzing across the border to shake us down, isn't that a turf violation?
Oh, shit.
So not only did you get whipped by bums, you were trespassing. Honestly, man, I wouldn't even report this one if I were you. Unless you want to make your whole gang a joke.
And there's like two guys just going.
It's hard being the bottom rung of the ladder, isn't it? I can relate to that, actually. Difference is, I learned not to bully people who are weaker than me.
Shut up. I'm letting you off easy today. Let's go.
Hey, bring us something to eat next time, would you?
I could use a bento box. My daddy stole all my items from me. Can I have some food, please?
That was way out of line.
Now we don't have to be scared of that asshole anymore.
Now we got to be scared of all of the assholes, though.
You pull something like that again, I'm tossing you out on the street.
I
Our priority is to have somewhere to sleep.
don't have any confidence anymore in to fight because I'm a little
At
bitch.
risk again.
I think that's his actual story, isn't it?
He's not really that mad at you.
Is that he's actually just like
I
too
should
scared to fight and he's a
apologize.
little bitch at
He's
this
right.
point? Like he just
Was
gave
out
up
of line.
after a while?
No, you did what was right. And hey, I got to vent some bottled up anger of my own. I'm sure most of the guys here would agree with me. We should be thanking you.
Ugh, you don't have to thank me.
I gotta say, you're a professional at pissing people off.
Huh?
Yeah, me too.
That's not exactly a
I'm a pretty
skill I
big
wanna
smart
have.
ass at times.
Maybe not. But then again, maybe being a pain in the ass is just part of your charm, you know?
Huh. Well, I never thought
I don't know if
about
he's
it like
voiced
that
by
before.
Raiden. Akai or
So,
Sayef
hey,
might know.
I guess the Chinese mafia is some big deal in Yokohama, huh?
Not just the Chinese. The city is sliced up among the Ijin Three.
Utterly, your boss is gonna be happy on you got your ass beat by
Ijin
bums. Yeah, a sweaty
The
dick bum
girl
too.
in the red shoes
Could you imagine?
left with foreigners.
It's like Zhang got his ass slapped by the sweatiest, dickest bum there that was out there.
Never to be seen again. So here we go. The Zheng guy was from the Chinese mafia, known as the Yokohama Yumon. This over here is the Korean mafia. They go by the same name as the area they occupy, Gomijo. And of course, there's the Japanese
Spider's
Yakuza.
Nest.
They're called the
I
Seiryū
think is what it was called, right?
But to the locals, they're all known as the Ijin Three.
I'm guessing the Seiryu clan is under the umbrella of the Omi Alliance?
You kidding? No, they've always been independent, and they're happy to let you know it.
Are the Omi in Ijincho?
The Tojo clan is practically Yokohama's next-door neighbor. And if they've never set foot in here, you think the Omi Alliance would try? The Ijin Three offer the town protection from outside forces, in a way. That metaphorical barrier is known as the Great Wall of Muscle.
Great Wall of Muscle.
So, the Ijin Three work together to keep people from getting over this wall?
Work together? Yeah, right. They're always always at each other's throats.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them, just like the Pokemon. Which one's Charizard and which one's Venusaur and which one's Blastoise? Can I say the Gomijil is Venusaur because it gets lit on fire
We call
later?
this a Cold War. What's that? Did you skip that day in history class or something? Okay, Cold War is like a powder keg. Any teensy bit of friction can trigger a huge explosion.
Oh, okay.
I mean, would you want to stick your hand into a powder keg and risk setting it off?
Hell no.
Exactly. So, as long as this Cold War is going on, no one can stick their hand into Yokohama.
With the Elder Gods.
There's so much tension, everyone's scared to make a move. But it's amazing that there's never been a war on the inside then, isn't it?
Yeah, I try not to think about that. They can all be pretty vicious. This city would turn into a goddamn crater if that happened.
Maybe there's a reason it hasn't. A secret reason. You ever think of that possibility?
That's because if they know,
Like,
if
what
everyone
if
just went
the
all out
ancient
on each other, they
Greeks
probably
are
just,
pretending
every
there's a
single one of
Cold
them would
War so they can
disintegrate.
sit back and relax.
Like, they're basically just
Chance.
killing themselves
Each
by just
gang
having a
leader
giant war with each
desperate to
other.
be the strongest. Everyone knows that.
Makes sense.
Whatever the opposite of relaxing is, that's what they're doing. They're gathering strength.
Which is just adding more powder to
Yeah,
the
and that's
keg.
what you do, is you have to gather
Scary,
more
isn't it?
strength until you can overwhelm the other two
Yokohama
sides
underworld, that's
to a
just the way
certain
things
degree.
are.
Why are you telling me all this? So that
To make
I'll
them
be more
then not
careful?
just
More or
absolutely no
less.
competition anymore.
You've already been pretty damn lucky, in my opinion.
That's how you take
Lucky?
over.
Me?
Yeah, I know your traitor patriarch shot you and all. That was unlucky, sure. But then someone brought you here to Yokohama. The one place in all of Kanto where there's no Omi at the moment.
I must consult
Place
with the
where
Elder
they can't even
Gods.
get in. You're safe from them.
I guess. Don't know how long I can just hang around an Eugene show, though.
Well, go on and leave. I won't stop you.
Yeah, I think I will. See if I'm lucky out there, too. Ow! 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 What the hell was that for?
Owie, owie, owie,
Won't
owie,
get far
owie.
with that still healing. Dead in the ditch.
I could have done without the demonstration.
Ichiban was stepping on some grapes and he fell over. And that's how he got shot. I saw him. He was on the ground. He was going, oh. Man, that noise is just the funniest fucking thing in the world.
What's that?
How is a woman in pain just able to make that kind of noise?
Hide it, Ichiban.
Why?
Did you see that? That was a 10,000 yen bill.
Yeah.
Hey, calm down.
Hey, look! I think I dropped a 10,000 yen bill around here just the other day.
You're talking.
Oh my god, here they come!
Ichiban's money.
What? Actually, I have no idea how I got this.
Ha! Told you it was mine!
Hey, give it back.
Oh, you Kichi-chan, my old friend. I thought I'd never see your face again. Let me just clean you off a bit. Aren't you beautiful? Huh? What the hell?
What's wrong?
Oh, look at
It's
this.
blood, idiot. Shit, it's fake.
The back of it is blank. But I think it's just stupid play money.
Yeah,
Wait.
fake money, bitch. Something
That's definitely not
spicy's
play
going on.
The front looks way too much like a real bill.
Kill him, no loyalty to anyone. Now when money,
Even as a
enough
watermark.
money's involved.
For real? They wouldn't put watermarks on play money, would they?
So you're saying it's real, even though it's half blank? Hey, does that mean it's worth 5,000?
Oh, dumbass. It means there's only one thing it could be.
It's counterfeit.
Music starts kicking in.
No, that shit's not even mine.
You said you just dropped it the other day. What's with that?
Do I look like someone who would have that much? I would have spent it already, man. Come on.
Obviously.
Yeah, and the guy was obviously lying.
But it's yours, right? Why did you have it? Why would you bring that shady shit here? We don't want any trouble.
Come on, man.
This guy's bad news for the whole camp. We can't let him stay here. I say we kick him out.
I told you, I don't know where it
No.
came from.
Now I'll have nowhere to sleep.
Liar! How did it end up in your pocket then?
Alright, I guess I'll just go and get a
Let's
job.
think about this for a second. Ichiban's pocket where he had the bill
He's
is
really
a
hyping up the
bullet hole in it.
counterfeiting,
So
yeah.
if the bill was in his pocket at the time he got shot, doesn't that mean it should have a hole in it too? But look, it doesn't.
Someone
There's no
placed
way
it there
Ichiban could have put it in
after.
his pocket after he got shot. He
Oh
was barely even conscious.
my glob.
That could only mean someone must have put it there after he fainted.
Who would do that? And why?
Yeah,
Don't look
lynch
at
him.
me. I have no freaking idea.
Yeah, these hobos are jumping to
It was
assumptions
probably whoever brought him
very
here.
fast.
You got an idea who did that? Probably not, huh?
Nope. It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you guys. I don't know why I got dumped here, and I don't know why I have this bill. Seriously, I don't know a goddamn thing. You've got to believe me.
Who cares? Look, we're already on thin ice here, and none of us want to give the police an excuse to raid us. So let's just get rid of that thing. Throw it away and stop causing trouble.
You two are the ones making a scene.
How much of the game have I played?
None but some.
Like, holy
Don't do
shit,
us like
man.
that.
Look, I get it.
We're on the
okay?
second day in the stream, and I think I've only played the game for about 5 minutes.
You take it easy.
10 minutes at
I
most.
won't start any more trouble. We good?
We did the one dungeon. That was the most gameplay I've had the entire time. And it lasted, what, a whole 10 minutes? Shit. We did some can collecting. And we got shot.
I shouldn't stay.
That's it so far.
But I thought you had nowhere else to go.
And,
I don't.
and then set you... Yeah,
Anywhere
no
would be better
shit.
than here.
Then the teenagers come and make it way worse.
I walked around all damn day, and what good did that do? I mean, there's gotta be tons of jobs out there which pay more than this. There's just gotta be.
Yeah.
You could try
probably.
panhandling.
Well, if you think so too.
Might get
Let's go
arrested, though, in
find one of
Japan,
those.
maybe. But,
Oh, sure. Got any leads?
I don't know. There's people that
Know anybody who can
panhandle,
Give us a reference? How about a resume?
like, here in the States, and
I
they
know.
some of them make some
We could find something
bank.
at Hello Work.
It's like, dude, I'll just sit on the side of the road and ask people for
Easier
cash, and
said
somehow I
than
earn
done.
$30,000 a year. It's like, what the fuck?
Listen up, everyone.
Hey, what are you
Yeah, it's
doing?
because people are gullible enough, and that's why a lot of other people
Why are
then
we
don't
living like
trust
this?
trust
Has
them. It's
anybody
'cause
here ever gone to
there's
Hello
enough people
Work?
that do that kind of shit.
Huh? Sounds like a
It's a big shame.
fat no.
That's why we had to find
You're all
like some form of
perfectly
system to
healthy.
really help homeless
I've seen
people in
some of you
general.
build shit. I've seen some
But
of you cook.
fuck, our government
You
doesn't give
have
two shits.
skills. So why aren't you trying to find jobs?
They don't give a shit
Just
about
gotta
any people,
get up
so who
and do
cares?
it. Come on. You really want to keep living like this just to avoid taking some risks? Don't you see you can
swear I don't
change
know
if you want
anything.
to?
Yeah.
Or do you all just want to die here? Well, I don't. I say we go and find some decent jobs. Anyone who wants
Yes.
about it, I don't mind dragging you.
Shut the fuck up! Do you seriously think we're all here because we want to be?
Nah, you said everyone has their reasons, and I get that, man. But come on, you still gotta try, don't you? Better than living like this. A little effort can land you a job, even if you have a criminal record.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Why not?
First of all, only a few of us have criminal records. Most of us didn't do anything wrong.
Then why?
For some, all they did was co-sign a bad loan. Others worked hard for their families, who abandoned them when they couldn't pay the bills. Nobody
Damn,
lives
yeah.
like this by choice. This
Very
isn't somewhere
true.
you choose to be, somewhere you end up. Do you know what that's like? To end up that broken? And some of us have families who are out there looking for us. Parents and kids, hoping we'll come back. And for as much as some of us would love to go back, we can't. Not when we're still so broken.
Damn, man, he is fucking
And you
giving
think
this
you can fix
speech
all that with just a
like
quick
a
trip
whole
to Hello
1-2
Work?
Fred
They get
Durst
back
roll.
on the grid, and all the problems and enemies
Shit.
from their old lives are gonna pop right back up. Did you ever think of that? You think we're just too lazy to work? We all want a job and a living, man. But we can't just erase all the things that keep us from having them. So it might not look like much to you,
Tear.
but they're
Just got a little
trying.
tear. Hold on.
I'm
Speech is so good.
sorry.
He's killing
You
it.
can't
He's killing
force
it.
people to be just like you. So knock it off. But I'll give you this. You're not totally wrong.
What?
You made a good point about having a criminal record. We do have one felon here lying low.
Who?
Me.
But you said you used to be a nurse. What did you do?
It doesn't matter.
I was a nurse, and I tried to be a surgeon the next day, and they didn't like that.
So,
I tried to do heart surgery.
I'll see what it's like to take at least the first step.
It's like, okay. Yeah, that'll fuck you. Woo! I got myself a new Pokemon. I got myself a Bulbasaur. Where's my Squirtle at? Yo, man, where my Bulbasaur at? Going to get a job, going to get a job. Fucker, you really think they hadn't tried? I know, right? He's been there all of like 2 hours. He's figured it all out. It's like, I figured it all out. What?
I didn't think there'd be so many people. Young ones, too.
That guy right there is not young.
How old are you?
That guy was like 55
42.
and old as shit.
What about you?
41, if I remember right. Damn, that makes me feel old.
You are old.
Age ain't nothing but a
You might as well
number.
just retire,
We got
dude.
something
You're
better.
basically 1 foot in the grave. You're dead.
Oh, passion, sure.
You're already dead.
I'm telling you, are ready to work. You don't want these other losers.
Matsuo-san, I can smell the liquor on you. To be considered for a placement, being sober is mandatory. Please come back when you're ready.
She's being super chill about all this. She's just like, dude, you're fucking boozed up so hard. I know you ain't gonna do shit. Just come back, man.
Next, please.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
She's being super chill about it all. Oh, great, another fucking hobo. This one's smellier than the last one.
You left your
Why does he
current
smell like a
residence
sweaty
blank.
dick?
Because I don't have one right now. But I'm committed to working. And I don't drink, by the way.
Well, normally
Oh,
you
no,
need
but
an
this is
address,
my
but
turf. Yeah.
I think we can make an exception.
So, I'm hired?
Just write the address.
Dude, and then a
where you
huge ass
grew
limo
up.
pulls up on the road. Oh,
but,
jeez. I don't remember
have
that.
an address for that either, actually.
Have you always lived on the streets?
It will be a party,
I'd
yeah.
like to refer you to our support center then.
What's that?
It's
I
where
gotta say,
you
this
can
girl's
write
a little
checkup
cute,
and some
actually.
basic
What up,
computer
girl?
skills.
How you doing?
Wait.
Wait, she
I
just
don't
gave
need
me
a
a
lot.
flyer with a heart on it?
Just
She's
need a
coming on
job.
to me.
Sorry, but that's our policy for people with a background like yours.
Is the
Please,
stream
ma'am.
going? Okay, I
I'll
see it
work
like
really
buffering.
hard.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That was weird.
That's our policy, sir. Next,
Buffeting.
please.
Wait, hold on a minute. I need to... out of the way.
But I needed a job. I need to make some money. Oh my god. I was just because I wanted to flirt with
Did your
her.
passion
God,
win
she
them
just,
over?
damn it.
Shut up.
They didn't like me either. For a hobo, when God closes a door, he closes a window while he's at it.
Well, fellas,
Pretty
we
wise
tried,
there now,
right?
Namba.
Any other losers want to go and get a
Man,
drink?
his name is way
Got
too
our
close to something
sorrows.
very, very bad.
We're not losers.
Nanba.
We're gonna try something else.
Like you kind of mumbled that a bit, and you're going
Don't
Nambla.
fool yourself. I can tell you're home.
And you don't want to be a part of Nambla.
This was such a waste of time. I could have been doing something productive, like fishing.
Don't get salty yet. We can figure this out.
I can see the salt
I
pouring
know
out
you
of
guys
your
looking
asshole,
for work.
Nambla.
Yeah. Tried at the desk. They don't give jobs to the homeless.
Tough break.
So I assume you're still...
Yes, they don't. But I might have a job for you under the table.
You don't look so
What's
unemployable
NAMBLA?
to me.
The North American man,
Filthy one. But hey,
boy,
thanks for noticing. You're a man of taste.
taking a long pause. Love.
So you guys interested in doing...
Love is the L. A
I'm
would
not
be
the one
association.
But there's this bar on the other side of the Sakura River. It's called the Harbor Light. The mama there needs a job done by a couple of guys tonight.
What's the job? Bartending?
I had to do it that way, otherwise YouTube might like get
I
me
know
for
it pays
just going all
5,000
out
yen.
and saying it in a straight way.
Good money, huh?
It's one thing you gotta watch out for.
Want to check it out, Kasuga?
Sure.
If you max out one of your
Thanks, old
personality
man.
stats in a sub-story where a girl's character has sex with Ichiban except for Sayako and Zero, who just kiss him. Oh
Sir,
man.
That's not following standard
But
procedure.
I wanted Sayako. You know what? I can take her. She's
Don't
cute
know what
enough.
you're talking about.
She's got some curves.
I saw you. That's a violation, you know.
Oh, but you know, not everything is so black and white.
Hey, sometimes people
I'm
need
just
a
filling gap in the market.
little help, you know? I see a little
You
something
are
special in
loose
the
cannon,
in the lad.
Doctor.
In the young man. He looks like a hero. Cartman joins Nambla. Oh god. Alright, where am I going next? Where the fuck are we going? Oh, we're going to that bar, right? I sense his potential. There's a tingle in my balls. I can sense it right there. That might be considered sexual harassment if you say that to a lady, even though it's technically not sexual, and it's technically not directed at her.
Not a loser.
So would it technically be sexual harassment?
Watch this. Have fun with this.
Maybe on a technical standpoint, no, but it's probably frowned upon.
Come on now. Check this out.
And I assume they are not LGBT and love other boys. The thing is that they've been getting into the LGBT community like super hard. They've been trying to force their way in since like the early 2000s, and I think it's just recently since they've been like accepted or something. And it's really weird. Like it's really kind of made that community go into the shitter super hard. It's one thing accepting people, it's like another thing when it's fucking with kids. You don't do that shit. That's all I gotta say. Once you start messing with kids is when most of society starts coming down hard on you. Some of these unwritten rules to live by. Don't fuck with kids.
Let's do it.
Going on there and make mature friends. That's enough to hint at what now is. Yeah. Oh shit! I almost got ran over. That was incredibly close. See, I don't mind adults doing their own thing, but like, as long as you start messing with people in a certain way, like it's not, like directly affecting people, it becomes a problem, and especially when it comes to like kids, you gotta stay away from them. Let them be kids, let them have fun, let them go on insane journeys to look at dead people in a forest and almost get run over by a train. Just let them be kids. Are ruled by unsavory individuals. Yeah. Stands for National Americans, man boy. I was close.
We were told about
I thought it was North American, but it's National American, so it's close enough.
Hello, world.
Kevin Spacey is Nambla's hero, pretty much, probably. They got a golden idol of him
over there
in their front foyer.
Hamako-san.
I don't even know if they have like an office or anything. It's
made of money.
Like an internet group more than
5,000 yen
anything
for
at
a
this
man to
point.
risk his life is a hell of a deal.
And then they show up at
Just
Pride
amazed
Month a
how
lot
they found
too.
two guys who
So.
took it.
There's like certain symbols you have to kind of
Said
look
anything
at,
about risking our lives.
and that's how you can
What
identify
is
who
this
they
job
are.
exactly?
I think one of them is
I'll explain everything.
you know how there's
Come
like the
over
circle
here.
that kind of like goes into itself in like the spiral form. They do that,
all
but
these
it's with a
restaurants on the
triangle
river?
instead.
They're
So
all
if you see
bars,
that,
just
dude,
like
that's like, stay the fuck away from that shit.
We've all been
It's
getting
not
hit
good.
by thieves for decades now.
Burglars?
Nope. These thieves don't steal physical items or money. They steal electricity.
What? How do they do that?
Look over there at those wires.
What wires? Oh
Those
shit,
aren't
my
public
ass.
electric lines. The
Yeah,
thieves
no
strung those
shit.
up
That
eight-
doesn't look standard or
You
safe.
know who they are?
Wait, I've heard of this. Shit, it's the Komi Jewel.
What's the Komi Jewel again?
They're one of the Ijin Three, the Korean Mafia.
And didn't you say how they got their name earlier?
Yeah, it's not their official name. It's the neighborhood where they're headquartered.
Well, it's still kind of hard to say, if you ask me, but I guess I see how they got it.
Mm-hmm.
They've been jacking our electricity for such a long time. I'm sick of them getting away with it. Each month it costs the bars here tens of thousands of yen. Each and every bar is forced to pick up the tab, and they don't reimburse us.
What
Here's a solution.
assholes?
Why not just call the police? I mean, it seems obvious. Tell the cops exactly who's robbing you. They'd leap at the chance to take.
Yeah, it's got to be a ton of electricity. Like,
I'm sure she has a good reason for not calling it in.
how much
Right?
money would that be?
Of
Fuck.
course.
Whatever the reason, this kind of stuff is why we have cops.
Police wouldn't touch Komi.
Oh,
Jewel with a
ignorant
10-foot pole.
Ichiban.
The area's too
So
dangerous even for them.
stupid.
I mean, how dangerous?
His
are we
life
really
was so.
talking?
It was kind of bliss.
You don't come
Not
back
really
alive,
though.
is how we're talking.
I would say ignorance
be
is bliss, but not
exaggerating.
his level of ignorance.
Wish I was. Everyone who gets close to their HQ disappears. Everybody.
Okay, they gives
Yakuza,
instructions for gay
police,
sex and
doesn't
how to go
matter.
into the internet
Not
for
even the
anonymous.
other
What the
Ijin gangs
fuck?
are willing to go there now.
Yeah,
Place
that's
is a graveyard.
that's like one of the issues. It's parents have been starting to crack down
Do you
on that
know
stuff
anyone in
now,
the Komi Jewel?
and
Of course
it's
not.
not working in
Thank
favor
goodness.
for.
Well, then
Well, I
we'll
guess
have
it's
to
the
find one
Democrats
of
that
them
are
while he's
pushing it
away
the
from
most.
HQ. They gotta leave sometime.
No. You
But
can't
yeah,
tell them
they
apart from
parents
civilians.
started finding
They
out
don't
what was in the
exactly wear freaking
libraries at
pins on their
schools, and
lapels
they're
like
like,
Yakuza.
what the fuck? You're
There's
trying
no
to
way
teach this shit to
recognize
like
them. Of
8-year-olds,
the Ijin
9-year-olds.
They're the most secretive by far.
Like, whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay,
whoa,
if there are
whoa.
no
It's
other
like,
options, then it's
this
back
is
to the
way
original
too
idea.
far,
We
way
just
too
go to their
extreme.
HQ.
Again,
Motherfucker
that's
can barely
suicide.
tie his shoes.
Want another idea? I got one.
The kid can barely
Cut
tie
your
his
power
shoes.
grabs.
Like, you
I
gotta.
can't do that, and I shouldn't have to.
There's certain
People's
things you gotta
livelihoods are at
limit to what
stake.
you're saying to him.
Come on, there's gotta be something we can do.
Ichiban, let's forget this. Seriously, we don't need money that bad.
Hey, crazy idea, but why not just cut
Clearly, it
the
was
damn
made before a
cord?
certain moment of the story
Long as you
happens,
know
and it
which
has
was
to
the
be
cut.
resolved in a sub-story.
Don't be an idiot.
He's not. I had the exact same
I don't
idea.
remember it. I probably
Cut the
did it,
line
but I don't
yesterday.
really remember it.
What?
I don't remember what sub-story. Sounds familiar, though.
Screw loose, lady?
I didn't like the idea. I tried to stop her.
Yeah, I felt bad afterwards. Mama was crying, worrying about how they would retaliate. Oh, we've been arguing about doing it for so long. Yesterday, I strolled on up and yanked it out of there. Just left it lying in the dirt. I guess I've hit that age where you stop caring.
That's not an excuse. What happens now?
Well, that's what I hired you guys to figure out.
You can't be serious.
Okay, so you cut the cord yesterday. Anything happened since then?
When
I
Mama
wouldn't
showed
even
up
say
over
it's
the
like
bar
those
this morning,
specific
this
kind
was
of
on the
parents. I'm
floor.
not gonna generalize
Someone
it into
threw it
like a
through the
specific
window.
group.
Fix the
But
cable by tonight.
whoever's doing it though is like there's something fucked up in your
So they
brain
want
as
you to
well.
connect
Like
it.
something's not connecting correctly,
What'll
and then
happen
you're
if you
gonna make
just
that child's brain
don't?
fucked up and not
You
connect
think their
correctly.
message might be an empty threat?
And then you just have a
Thing
bad
is,
cycle.
if
Like
it's
there could be
not,
terrible
we won't know
fucking
they're
parents,
attacking
people who
until the
really
last
shouldn't be
moment.
because their brain is
We
just
don't know
already
what they
messed
look
up.
like.
Plus, no way is it an empty threat.
I think you need to have a certain level
Look, lady,
of liberalism
bar must
and
be very
conservatism
important
to be
you.
like
You don't wanna
just
close it.
a good
this is
parent, to be
insane.
honest.
Oh,
You
now
don't
this
want to
isn't
be
even
too
my bar.
constrictive,
I'm
and you
just
don't
the
want
bar
to.
fly
You don't
who
want them
buzzes
to be able to
around
do
here
whatever the fuck
most.
they want
I
either.
wanted guards because I'm worried
So
about
you
Mama.
want to be able to teach them the right
You don't even
morals,
have real skin
and
in the
hopefully they
game?
know those morals
You should start
the
minding
right
your own
way,
business, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm leaving.
Good.
or use
Who
the
needs a
morals the
coward
right
as a
way, I should
guard
say.
anyway? Get on out of here if you're gonna cry.
Children about that, but
Fine.
not tell them to
Wish I
go
could
and
say
seek.
it's been
Yeah,
nice.
right.
Casca, let's
Well,
go.
no, they're telling them now it's okay to, or some shit
I'm
like
so
that. It's
sorry
it's
for all
not
the
though.
trouble.
It
Please
really
forgive
isn't.
us.
Hey,
It's why a lot
What
of
are
the
you gonna
soccer
do for
moms have
protection?
turned lately.
I'll get their power cable hooked back up. Then if there's still
All the
any
soccer
trouble,
moms that
I'll
were
offer
always
them
voting
money not to
Democrat
bother us.
are starting to
I can
switch
stay out
sides now
alone.
because it's like, dude, you
What?
fucked with my child.
That's ridiculous. We
Like,
can't
dude,
let them do this to you.
You don't go after someone's child. That's what
It's your
alerts
fault
them
in
the
first
hardest.
stop.
That's all it really
She's
comes down
right.
to.
We can't
But you
let them get
need,
away
but
with
you
this.
need to
What
go
now?
after the children if you really
Paying
want to
off
infect them and
criminals just makes
brainwash
the whole
people
world a
to an
worse
insane
place.
degree. It's how the indoctrination starts is as a
The job
child.
still pays 5,000 yen.
Yeah, I knew that's all Mama could afford.
I don't have.
It's how they do
more.
it in other
That's fine.
countries. How it's been
I'm
done
in.
in countries, you know, communist
Hold on,
countries and
It's too risky.
fuck
Beggars
any
can't
kind
be
of country. It doesn't
choosers,
even
you
have to be
said.
communist. It's just
And honestly,
eventually when
I
people start to
prefer a
become
job
more
where I get to help
authoritarian,
somebody out.
they start to indoctrinate
See?
kids.
Now that's the right attitude.
Because they know if they can
I
get them,
could
they win
tell
the
you
next
were a good
generation
guy.
over.
Unlike some people.
You old battle
And that's
axe.
called generational warfare, people.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I always mean what I say. We'll take the job.
Boy, generational
Wait a
warfare
damn
is
minute.
fucking
We?
nuts.
You're roping me into this?
Like if you're not in, don't let the door hit you on the way out. This brave man has a job to do.
Do you
What are we
know
supposed to
how
do here? I wasn't paying
smart-
attention to this entire fucking
Fine,
story. I
I'll
think
do
we're
it.
trying to figure out
Everybody happy now?
why they're sucking power out of our
So it's
tits.
settled. There you go, Mama.
Broken window,
I
they
got
never
you 2
repair it
cards.
ever.
Now how about open up a drink for me?
Why repair it? Fuck it. It's not winter time yet. It's warm. It's fine. It's fine.
They're all set up as creepy as hell. Looks like tentacles.
Or a spider nest.
Why do they need so much electricity anyway?
You'll figure that out later. Don't worry, Ichiban. You'll see their setup. It's pretty neat.
Whoa, easy.
They're still
Tiger.
probably using
Trying to
way
get
too many
wasted.
cables for what they're
Dude.
doing, but you know, whatever.
We're risking our lives for a measly 5,000 yen.
Chill out, man. We're probably not gonna die.
Probably, so. Well, I'm glad one of us is taking this seriously. It's hitting me for the first time how spooky the Komichu are.
Yeah, I find it really funny that the Christians and the Muslim
Then
parents are
again,
banding
they've also
together.
stayed hidden in their
Like the two religions that seem to like kind of
I don't see
despise
them
each
coming
other a
out to this
bit.
bar.
Or
Not
like
for one
banding
power
together
cable.
because their kids are being affected by
So
something
you
they
think the
both
note was an
agree
empty
is
threat?
bad. It's
they'd
it's so
assumed to
interesting how
obey.
that
They
ended
know
up working
people are
out.
terrified of them. They know that for damn sure. Most people would have done whatever was written on that cinder block, no question. But Komichu must have believed that
And that's
too.
also that's all it
No
really
doubt
takes,
they
man. Is
actually
if you end up
planned to
having like a
show up tonight
common
and
enemy,
break
or
kneecaps or something.
you find something in
But what'll
common
happen
to
when they check the
band
cable and
together,
see
even
that
though
they
you
didn't
might not
scare
just
us
be
into
like the
doing
best
it?
of friends.
I
Nah.
mean,
But at least then you might be
maybe
able
I'll
to
just
respect
throw
one
another
another
brick
to a
or
certain
whatever.
degree.
Then what happens after
And things
that?
start changing from there.
We basically
40
decided we're never
FPS, what?
hooking it back up, right? How long are they gonna let that
And just
slide?
setup is so good it can run
that's
Crisis
lucky. What are we
at
still
40
doing
FPS.
Let's walk
Okay.
away. Let's just tell them it was an empty
Not quite
threat
60
and
yet,
get
but
on.
they're getting there. They're getting
I
there.
can hear you over there.
One day we'll have Crisis at 60.
Good ears for an old bat.
Quiet.
What is it?
Someone's watching us. They can smell my dick from here.
There's someone out there.
I don't see anyone.
I swear, I saw. Whoa!
Oh. Just popping popcorn. He's like, oh.
You're making us jumpy for no reason, man.
this your first time here?
Yeah, it is.
Oh no.
Number. That's the guy who was at Hello
We
Work.
got crazy
Sure
music
is.
starting. Oh no.
Guess he's here to
Shit's
spend
getting
money while
real.
he's unemployed. Typical,
I sent
isn't it?
someone out there. Well, go get yourself some popcorn. If you got any. Oh, he's got a sledgy hammer. Why did I say sledgy hammer?
Stop!
What was that one drunk guy not giving a shit? Did you see the one guy there? He was gonna fucking knock him on his brain, and he didn't give a shit before the guy got tackled. And then all of a sudden he's cowering. It took his brain about 5 seconds to actually figure it out. Oh man, delayed brain. That sucks.
Some guy said they'd pay me 1,000,000 yen to wreck that bar. Were they Korean mafia? They were, weren't they? I don't know. I'd never seen them before. They just came up to me in the park.
And you believe they'd give you the money if you actually did it?
Hey, I wasn't about to turn down an easy meal.
Like, what if you did it and then you never saw those people again? Yeah, you didn't get any of the money up front because you're an idiot. You always get at least 30 to 40% up front. And then you do the job, and there you go. Because even if you didn't do the job and ran away, you still got 40%.
Holy fuck. What's your name? I saw you in line at Hello Work.
I remember what it was. Matsuo, right?
She had a huge mech dropped on top of him, and instead of running away, he opened his arms. Yeah.
Do you expect anything else from the Korean mafia? You do know that's who hired you, right?
Yeah? Makes you say that?
They're the only ones who would want that bar messed up in the first place. Look, we're
Now,
trying
I
to
actually
help
have a tough time deciding
no way in
this.
hell they're gonna pay
I think
millions
Invader
to drop
Zim
a bomb.
might be a little bit better,
Like you're an expert.
but I really, really enjoy Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Jonan Vasquez's first work is just top tier.
Can't remember.
Invader Zim is really good though, but Johnny the Homicidal Maniac is
Let it out, Namba.
fantastic read. Think they'd give you protection after a death and drawing attention to the bar? No, yeah, right? Like that guy was gonna get his head knocked down. He was just sitting there drunk too. Oh my god, all the arrows. Dance.
Wait!
Just dance.
Ichiban, don't chase him. Stop.
Yeah, you got fucking arrows raining down on you. It's 2020, and arrows are raining down on us. What the fuck?
Did you see that? He was smiling.
Yeah.
What's next? A harpoon? Someone gonna like throw a javelin at us?
He was a member.
Shit.
That would have been hilarious if a bunch of arrows came down, got stuck, and then the last thing that comes down was just a giant
Stuck on the
spear.
bitch thing. You think there's a woman in the Komi Jewel?
How would I know?
I think she might be the leader of the Gomi Jewel, and she might be super hot.
Hey, look.
Oh, hello.
Run!
Why didn't they get under protection when the first arrows flew at them?
What are we gonna do?
Oh, but there's a bunch of arrows that flew. Let's stand in the middle of the road.
It's all or nothing.
Fucking idiots. Maybe because they know they have plot armor. He knows. Ichiban knows. Like, I'm a protagonist, dude. I got plot armor. I can walk out here. Like a true hero. Look at he just opened his arms like an Invader Zim.
It doesn't matter one bit if that guy was one of your own, or just a clueless bum. But you have him back now. Then why not let us go? And you won't have our bodies to dispose of. What you and I both know is a huge pain in the ass.
Would you stop?
By the way, you know your little power cable?
Ugh.
We cut it because it was like tying a noose around that poor bar's neck.
All
If you
right,
hang
that
it
feels a
with
little
it
better. A little
and
bit
it
of stretching.
closes down, you won't be getting that power anyway. So you need to give it up.
You're the one who needs to give up.
Look, you guys are real-ass mafia, right? You shouldn't be doing small-time shit like stealing electricity. So cut
Fair
it
enough.
out.
They really shouldn't.
Fine. I don't care anymore. We're dead.
We did. Well, you're behind a thing there. I think you're okay. Woo! What a mother fucking Chad.
Are you satisfied?
Dude, I just saw the biggest, sweatiest dick right there. His name is Ichiban.
No way. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, show him his massive, sweaty balls.
We're good here.
Until he cleans that suit and himself up, he's just gonna have the sweatiest balls. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Because they liked his himbo moxie, right? Oh, that was really weird. It like froze for a half second.
Hmm?
Like that. Oh yeah, I did
Hold
just
on.
okay. You can tell they're about to go to the wayside because now their text is just, it's not even, there's no real dialogue to it. It's just text.
Huh?
You mean Matsuo he killed? Sorry about earlier. Just leave the cable how it is. Okay. Okay. We did it! He doesn't have a cut on his cheek anymore. Wow, what fucking lazy shit programmers. I'm just kidding. It's fine. It was nothing special. I just literally went out there, threw my dick out into the ground, and said, suck it. Just suck it.
Huh?
I wish I could pay you more, but I guess it's something. It's $50. 25 each. It's alright. Not bad. Not bad.
What's up?
Let's go get a burger, Nanba. I could really use a Baja Blast. Oh, wait, we can only get those at Taco Bell. Let's go to Taco Bell. And I know there's a Taco Bell in Camarocho because I did the Super Best Friends compilation in Yakuza 0, and there was a motherfucking Taco Bell that Pat tried to go into because he thought it was a karaoke bar. So I know it exists.
Sup?
I don't think so.
Wait, what? I don't... He says, do you run a bar? And the first thing she says, I don't think so. Wait, what? It's like, you own a bar? I don't think so.
Okay.
Motherfucker. I have a small restaurant that has a bar, and everyone only uses it for the bar. But it's not a bar. Okay. It's an animation. Is the Ryu guy? Yeah, I know. It's how it's every game studio's way. That's why they've still been using the same animation since Yakuza 1.
Okay.
They're saving a lot of money by doing that. So there's like Mountain Dew and Lost Judgment. Oh, there is. Oh my god, we could get Baja Blast then eventually in here. Shit, Nanbo, we're going to Taco Bell.
Okay.
Wear it proudly. Alright, see you later, leopard print lady. Her outfit is just terrible. Black shoes, purple socks, leopard print pants, and then a fucking varsity jacket on. Like, what the fuck? Time to go home. To the hobo pit.
Bring it on. Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, did they put Judgment on PC on Steam, right? I think they did. I really like that series. It's so good. I haven't done the spin-off one yet with what's his face. And it's not like they can continue the story of Judgment, but like I guess they're just gonna continue on then with what, Yakuza 8? Do they have other plans for like different Judgment spin-offs or something too, or other kind of main games?
Not a loser. Cool.
Burnout Bully.
Come on now. Check this out. Yeah. Watch this. Have fun with this. Yeah.
Has a gorillion flavors. It has a shitload. They've been coming out with, and they come out with new ones all the time. There's one of them that I've been seeing. It's like called Spark. And I'm like, I don't want to try this. It doesn't look that good. Can you guys just make Baja Blast a thing from now on in stores? Because, please? The fact that it's limited to Taco Bell and the occasional seasonal time where it might be in convenience stores, it's not, I don't like it. I don't like that sort of thing. It's really hard to find then when it's in stores. Because everybody fucking wants that shit. Because it's so good. It's the best Mountain Dew out there. Although, Game Fuel I think is really good too. That shit just tastes like melted gummy bears. Yo, do you guys remember Pepsi Blue? Pepsi Blue was the shit. That was probably when I was in like junior high. I was I remember mostly because I was like playing football then, like as a kid. In like the Pee Wee League, whatever the fuck it was called.
Get up. We're closing for a few
So
hours.
yeah, we were out on the road one time. We're at this hotel, man. It was the first time I had some Pepsi Blue. This shit was the best.
Hey,
Only lasted for maybe 2 years or so.
What time is it?
Let me sleep a bit more, Hamako-san.
They put Judgment and Lost Judgment on Steam. They weren't able to before because the agency owns repeats. Okay. See gamers modding Yagami. Heh.
How many customers
That agency
did you
needs
get
to own
yesterday?
Yagami's actors
I don't know,
image.
at
No
least
one
5.
else.
Where were you? I'm exhausted.
Nobody can have it.
They cater to a very specific appetite.
Yeah, if they can basically get a person and get their entire life, like it's that agency.
Damn,
That's
it's
it.
too damn to even dust this thing.
And they'll fight other agencies for it. Like they'll do some shady ass shit to fight them.
You do it. It's your job.
Japan's crazy with its idol industry. It's probably worse than Hollywood. I don't know. Hollywood's pretty
You wanna
fucking
get
bad.
paid or not? Would you rather say broke and homeless?
No, but it doesn't mean I don't have standards.
He was sleeping on a curb. Yeah, let me just fucking sleep next to this dirty ass trash that I smelled every night. Instead, I can go into this place and then just clean the trash inside, and then it's okay. I just drink Pepsi Cherry. That's not too bad. I think I'm the only person who drinks it. My family says it tastes like medicine. That can happen. I think that's a thing with like cherry. Just different flavored cherry edible things, liquids, whatever. Is that half of the time they'll taste like medicine or not, depending on the person.
What's all the racket?
Same thing with grape. Grape is also another one. I think it's because a lot of the
Bleach Japan.
older medicines was always grape or cherry flavored, and we've just kind of gotten that into our brain. So sometimes we get like a certain, like a very specific cherry taste in us that just makes us go, ugh.
A non-profit group, what you'd call an NPO. Been around 15 years.
Their slogan is
roving gang of
"Reaching the
Twitter
gray
users."
zone's
Yeah,
right."
and fucking shit.
Now some things fall into the gray area.
Now that Twitter is owned by Elon Musk, are all those
Like
really
things
shitty
that are
activist
technically
Twitter
illegal,
users going to go out and
cops
do
look
this
the other
level
way 'cause
of
they're
stuff?
victimless crimes. They don't
Just
like
be
that.
used by a
They wanna
politician to
crack
get their
down on
own,
all
for the
crime,
politician to
whether
get ahead in
hurt
life?
someone or not.
Yeah, that's
They
probably
wanna
what'll
bleach the
happen,
gray, so
considering
it's
it's what's
black.
happening on Twitter
This
anyways.
town is just full of metaphors, huh?
The group's active all over the country now. Makes sense, considering their founder is Ryo Aoki.
And that is...
He's the governor of Tokyo.
Oh, the one that was cleaning up the city. With that, Kamurocho 3K plan.
Don't worry,
Wow.
Ryo
You
Aoki
actually
is
got one
not a bad guy.
Well, that
He
plan
is
made
a
Aoki
really,
real
really
popular.
good guy
The
who
media
only
adored him
wants to
before he
protect
was
the
governor,
city.
but they love him even more now.
We should all be
He
like
resigned
him.
from Bleach Japan when he went into politics. But he still sings their praises. The young voters eat it up.
Okay, but why are they protesting right outside this building?
This establishment here is registered as a restaurant. But you won't find
Man, this is why Yakuza is so good. They tell what reality kind of is. Pretty hard. Like, a lot of the shit that goes on is what happens in here. Like, just in reality. And they know how to, like, display it in the most real way possible. Not, like, trying to say, like, one side is better than the other necessarily for sure. But, like, this is the fucking situation. This is what can happen. This is what does happen in society and in life. Like, they're just not trying to sugarcoat a lot of this shit either anymore. I really like where their story went in 7. It got really crazy in the early Yakuza games, especially at 4. When there's a giant pyramid of money on top of the biggest tower and it doesn't blow away, that's fuck the story.
And why are you dishonest? Registering yourselves as a restaurant.
This one stays
I'll tell you
grounded
why.
throughout the
It's
entire
because the
time, and
truth is so terrible.
it's the best
No,
one yet.
It's because grown-ups do things they don't want to protect people.
The only people you're protecting are your loan officer and your debt collectors.
You ass. You ever
I think it's
consider
not a
why
big deal,
woman
yeah.
might do this job? Because
Yeah, I'm
they
sure
have
we'll not
needs.
meet
Some are
Aoki, yeah.
caring for their parents. Some have little kids. This is a way for
We
them
will
to
not
support
have a
their
giant
families.
boss battle with any other person that is being talked about
Did
in
you
this
hear
game.
that?
No.
Not only are they criminals, they're raising children. How can those children turn out normal? At best, they'll grow up hating their
And that's what they do. This is exactly what they do to twist people's words. They just say, oh, then they've got children and they're terrible people. See? Oh my god, look at, they shouldn't even have them then. That's how you twist people's words in that way. And that's how you get that brainwashing shit for so long.
Being an asshole. Leave us alone.
But because now then they start going after their children, it starts getting these parents fucking angry as dick.
Prostitute for a mother. I never minded it.
Just shout at people and offer no solution to these people's problems is actually so accurate to reality. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They complain, offer no fucking solution. Just say, it's bad. It's bad. Okay, what's bad? How do we fix it? What can we do? These are the questions that need to be asked and answered, and they don't want to do any of that. They just want to complain that this shit is bad and want just anyone else to fix it. Someone who is actually competent to fix it, because they know in the heart of deep in their soul, they're not competent enough to do so. So they had to find some way to justify to themselves that they're not a loser in some way. Instead of just trying to I don't know, live their life to the best potential, to themselves. It's all about progressing yourself in the best way. And just respecting others in the process. All you gotta do. It's all you gotta do. And then everybody in life will be that much better if everyone pretty much did that, essentially. You work on yourself, and then everything else will probably pretty much start sorting itself out after that. Especially if everyone did it. Fucking life itself will start going a little bit easier. At least, I wouldn't say it's gonna be perfect. But fuck, it'll be a lot easier. Plus, I wouldn't mind the progression of, like, the human evolution to happen as well. Like, allow us to start going off into space and doing a whole lot more. Because we're not necessarily going to evolve physically as much, like, not as easily, but mentally, man, we have...
Sup?
It's, like, multiplicative. It's... Or not multiplicative, it's, exponential. The human rate of mentality is exponential as well. Just like a computer brain would. It's just not as quick. It doesn't happen as quick as like a computer AI. But it would get there. It'd get there.
True.
It's mostly due to the fact that we can basically search for any information that we want at this day and age. You have the potential to learn absolutely every single thing that we've learned prior, and so much faster now than any before. And with that, you could just boom, 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 keep going forward. One day, we'll figure it out as a human race, and we'll either go into extinction not figuring it out, or we'll figure it out and we'll move on into spacefaring people. I think X7 will make it a classic that ages better with time. The stuff in this game is still so applicable even today. Yep, exactly. It's going to be applicable 20 years from now. Because until we solve, like, certain issues that are, like, the core root of most of these problems, they're not going to go away. Most of the time, people just cover it up, or they try to solve one of the effects and not the actual cause.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's like, oh, well, we'll solve this instead because it's easier. But it's like you're not solving the root cause of the problem, so you're not solving really anything because it's just gonna come back, and maybe it's just a slightly different way. So that Kume is a hypocritical piece of shit. Yeah.
Yo.
So I can't refuse. Yeah. I guess I'll feed them until the money runs out. What a scumbag. Looking forward to hearing all about it.
Goodbye.
Well, they didn't say what kind of food, did they? Does it have to be a certain kind of food? Just like throw them some crackers? Here's some saltines, fucker. Yeah, I even said that. It's still crackers. Let's fucking throw them some saltines. Well, I think them renaming the game in the West as Yakuza Like a Dragon is justified to reach a larger audience who don't want to get into the series 8+ games in. Yeah. But they still need to keep Yakuza in there just because it's iconic and it's still technically in the same world as Yakuza and everything.
Oi.
So, yeah.
Hold on.
Hey. Yeah, get us some real food, asshole.
Soka.
I believe this is like one of the hardest fights on the higher difficulties. Because there's a whole bunch of guys and you're really weak at this point that they just like beat up on you so fast. And you have to basically like, you had to get lucky with a couple of skills in order to get through it. It's kind of important to maintain the front, you know? Yeah, exactly. You should have something. A frozen pizza, at the very least. Buy 10 frozen pizzas, and then you're good.
Oh. Let's do it.
Menacing men that were perfectly in sync with each other. Are you guys all dancers?
Come on now. Check this out. Yeah. You're in it now. Have fun with this. Watch this. Cool. Come on now. Check this out. Okay. Have fun with this. Let's go. Watch this.
Man, I can't wait to learn my second hobo art.
Come on now. Check this out. Yeah. Have fun with this. Watch this. I got this.
Look at the birds. Look at those pink birds.
Nice.
Yeah, I got my job ranked up.
Hell yeah.
I'm a super hobo. Oh, I just got my new hobo art.
How can an old guy be so strong? Whatever. I'll see you around, Grandpa.
I'll see you around, Grandpa. What the fuck?
Kids have a lot of spunk. Why don't you use it to help your parents for once?
I never thought Bleach Japan.
Oh, you beat me up. See you later, shitlord.
They really think they can bleach the gray zones? Come on.
They swagger around like they've got some noble purpose.
I don't know if you want to say you should be bleaching the competition and shit like that. That sounds really bad.
Just plain bully. Whatever.
It's corrosive. It's a corrosive liquid. It's really, like, when you really think about it, like, it's not that good of a thing to say.
Sure.
Sorry,
I'm gonna shove this bleach down your throat. That'll make you good.
Don't sweat it. Call us if you need cleaners again.
It makes NBC do a 180. Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Hmm?
You two are homeless, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's a proposition. What if you just lived here, in one of the rooms upstairs?
Yeah, one of them's got a broken window, and I'm not fixing it. So if you guys fix it, you can live. You can live there. But then they never fixed it.
Have a room to spare? Don't the girls need them to work in?
Well, I'm not making the offer out of complete selflessness.
But with you around, we have a bodyguard. Kiryu is like the buffest Japanese man ever. Who the fuck is actually attacking him?
Something called a right of residence.
I'm not saying he's like the biggest buffest, but he's the tonest buffest.
Right of residence.
Toniest?
It means that
whatever.
you can legally assert that you have the right to live somewhere.
I don't get it. How would that benefit you?
Well, I live in a different building.
Woo!
This is my
Yep, we'll take
business,
this with us, and
since
we'll
I
take
don't
this
live
with
here.
us, and we'll
I don't
take
get
this
that
with
right of
us.
residence.
Oh, I think I get it.
Mm-hmm. I'm leasing this building, you see? And if Bleach Japan really wants
See,
to
guys, thank you for letting
might
me live in
pressure
this
the owner of
hobo
the
pit.
property.
Wouldn't put it past them.
But if someone here has right
Whoa,
of
man, look at that guy on the right. Second guy on the right, that's
Once
an
you have
old
that
hobo.
right, the owner can't just evict you for no reason.
Oh, so us living in the place would be a line of defense for you.
Exactly. You get it.
Sounds like a
Wink,
great deal.
wink.
But you don't mind a couple bums living here?
I think she's
Well,
okay
you
with
two
it
are really
now.
my only choice of renters. The women who work here are.
Plus, Plus, I got your suit washed.
I
Look
can't
look how
enter into a
clean it
lease
is. It's
contract with
shining.
them. But boys, that's not the only reason I'm making this offer. I'm impressed with what
It's like
you
I
do.
never could have believed that
Sounds
my
good to
suit could
me.
be this shiny
I don't
ever
mind being
again.
Your live-in security guard.
Oh, wonderful.
And Nanba didn't wash his
Just promise
clothes at
you won't break
all.
the lease.
He
I'll want
washed
your
his
eyes on
suit,
that
but
shop
Nanba's
for a
like,
long
ah,
time.
fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Till Bleach Japan finds someone else to bother.
From hobo put to cum-stained room. Exactly. And it literally is. Literally. Oh, I can even see the cum stain that he dove on. Oh, look at those things.
Yeah, look, man, it's freaking amazing.
Oh, those are nasty mats.
A roof.
At least put a blanket over it. Shit.
And a soft throne.
Oh, he's like licking it too. Oh, he's just digging his nose in there. Oh.
Actually, this throne's got
Oh, it's even got damp cum in it.
I'm pretty sure it's not water.
Well, just think of all the history you're sleeping with every time you drift off on that mat.
Always a silver lining with you, isn't there? Then again,
He's got the silver lining, and I'm the one just going like, ugh. He's fucking digging his nose in like the damp cum stain.
Come on.
Extra sticky
I
futons.
should be the one thanking you. I'd be dead and
It's a bonus. She said it was a bonus, right?
rotting in a trash can if you didn't save me. Hey,
Time for a drink.
why'd you quit nursing anyway?
I don't know.
All right, I got a cum stained
must have been good if
futon
you
for my
saved
cum
me.
stained socks.
Truth is, I was smuggling drugs out of the hospital and selling them. The money was pretty good.
The real
Eventually,
truth
I
is
expanded
not
to
that.
dealing drugs from overseas, but I got too big, and it all came crashing down. I lost my nursing license. If that wasn't obvious enough.
Yeah, man.
Liar,
What were you
liar, liar.
thinking?
Plants for
Kind of a
hire.
boneheaded move.
What? You don't think I regret it?
Every time you turn, you hear
Okay,
squish,
well, why not
squish.
start over? The whole nursing you can apply your medical skills to something else.
Easier said than done. What about you? You got another job in mind?
Not really. I've been walking in someone else's footsteps for years, and now they're washed away. I don't know where to go now that I can't see them. I'm pretty lost.
You talking about your patriarch?
Yeah.
A guy like you can find something.
The Japanese Walter White.
What makes you so sure? I'm over 40, you know?
Weren't you the one just telling me I could turn it all around and find something?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Ichiban will find the hottest girl. He's gonna hook up with one of these milfs that he's
Life is work.
been chatting up. Oh, maybe the hot girl from that work
Tell me
agency.
this. What'd you want to be when you were a kid?
Oh.
I like me some short
You really wanna
haired
know?
girls, but the short hair has to be, you know, a good style,
Spit it
okay?
out.
Okay, I'll tell you. When I was a kid, all I wanted to be was a hero.
It's like, it's got to be short, but there's got to be some style to it. Maybe a little bit of puff and fluff.
What do you mean?
You know, a hero who could save people. Like in Dragon Quest.
The video game? How'd you do that?
I mean, underwear model. He has the body. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What? I can have a dream, can I? You don't have to laugh
Like,
at
he could just literally be, he could be a
Dream is what
security
keeps you
guard
going.
for any one of these clubs in the entire town. And do perfectly fine.
Ichiban, you're right.
So,
I am?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so I say you do it. Become a hero. Just like you wanted.
Come on, I was just a dumb kid when I wanted that. It was silly.
Well, don't worry, because your delusions are about to become real, asshole.
So why not go
Right
after
when you
the
get
first
that
one you
bat.
had? Live your life's dream.
You're crazy.
Not only that, the hello work lady
It's not like
actually
being a
has sex
hero
with
puts a
him in the
roof over
parking
your
lot
head.
outside entrance behind
Sure,
the pillar
it's not a
there.
job.
Yes, really. Well, we're going to try to get to do that.
If the hero destroys lots of slimes in the game, he
All
learns
right,
up
we
fast.
find an Ichiban's
See what
waifu.
I'm
She's
saying?
working at the work
Leveling up
agency.
in life.
We're going to sex her up. If it's the last thing Ichiban does.
Why not become a hero at 40, right?
It ain't the best age.
Yeah,
to
why not
start
become a
running,
hero at
but
40? Well, got nothing else going for you, I guess. Might as well.
All right then.
Might as well.
I'm ready to level
You know,
up.
we should all strive to be Ichiban. We should
Let's
all
start
be
a brand
heroes.
New age of heroes.
That's what we
Yeah.
got to do.
I'm with you.
We should all strive to
Let's
be
have
the
a toast
hero
to
that
our new
Ichiban
era
wants to
in our
be.
new home.
Yeah, to the heroes of tomorrow.
Woo!
Cheers!
Get which girl, though? We'll get them all up. I'll look it up at some point, then. And get all the girls. I only got Ari and the girl of the academy that you bang in one of the classrooms. I only got, like, Ari and Sayaka.
Please.
They're the only ones I got
let me go.
maxed.
I swear, I'll tear that fucking bar down.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go for that lady in the work agency. That's she's gonna be our wife. It's the last thing I do in this game.
How about this?
I could kill the two guys who got in the way. I already know how to do it.
This scene is the one you were talking about?
Yeah? You want them dead, don't you? Don't you?
네가 걱정할 필요는 없어. 가게는 전화해뒀다.
Even the subtitles are in Korean.
우리가 알아서 처리하지.
Wait, I didn't catch that.
I should have known not to rely on trash like you.
Oh, snap.
죽어라.
Fucking baller. Fucking baller. Alright, I'd say probably by the time we get through this section into the actual, like, walking around town biz, probably about when we're ready to end then. We've got like another like 10 or 15 minutes of cutscenes, I think. So, park your butts in that seat, because we ain't done yet. You know, after seeing that glass of just like alcohol, like sake or whatever, I kind of want one of those. Straight up.
Thank you, ladies.
And this gets resolved in a sub story. Okay.
Make sure you stash some of that cash, okay?
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye, girls. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me touch your butts. I meant the store owner was saying that. Goon, or you get shot between the eyes, which is usually accurate with all Yakuza grunts in the series. Yeah. And in real life. Never become a hired goon. It'll always be bad.
Back off! What? Who's there? It's me.
You never want to be a hired goon. You want to be the top dog. Big dick alpha man. Just like Adachi coming in the middle of the night and trying to have his way with Ichiban here. Big dick alpha man.
So, you actually
Adachi
know
has a
this
great
guy?
style. Yeah.
He used to be a Kanagawa
Not bad. It's not
police
bad.
detective.
He's like a pilot, almost.
Yep.
Looks like a
I went
jacket
to
you
work
would
for the
use.
driver's license center.
You know.
How in the world did you find me?
Like, I know it's an
How did you
army
make it out of
jacket,
that
but it seems
building
more like a
alive?
pilot's
Oh, I was
jacket
fine.
instead. I think it's because of all the fluff on the collar.
Lost my job.
What?
Just like Solid
And I was
Snake.
just a few months shy of securing the maximum pension payment.
Well, that stinks. Also,
Big boss
does that mean you
Adachi.
found this place all on your own?
Remember how I gave you that smartphone?
Punished
I
Adachi.
wish you would have called before you just showed up.
I did.
Just
but
fucking
your phone was
say
dead.
shit now.
Well, I guess when a
He's
guy gets shot,
still in a
left for dead,
dream.
charging his phone isn't exactly
Adachi.
priority one.
Yeah, can't say I cared much about the phone.
Well, sure, I get it. But when it's completely dead, I can't track you.
Yeah, make sure it
Track
doesn't
me?
fully die,
The
asshole.
GPS?
Fucking
Oh,
charge it every night, like a real human
guess you
would.
wouldn't know
Okay.
what that is.
Fuck.
Dude, what the fuck?
And even when it's charging,
Smartphones
don't
have a
turn it
system
off.
that pinpoints the phone's location. That's GPS.
So,
you can put apps on a phone.
I had a
and send its
stepmom at one
coordinates
point
elsewhere.
that thought
That's what this
you needed
guy
to
did.
turn your cell
Get
phone
it?
off in order to charge it. Like she literally thought it didn't work if the phone wasn't off.
You never said why you got
And she would turn if she saw other people charging their phone and it wasn't turned off, she would turn it off.
Interference with a public servant.
And it's like, what the fuck are you
Guess
doing
I
turning
should
my
be
phone
glad
off,
I'm
you
so
dumb bitch?
unimportant that all got dropped.
'Cause it was like during a time with like
Is any
flip
of that
phones and a lot of that
my fault?
too.
Of
But
course
like
it
you didn't
was.
have to turn your phone off or anything. It's like, what the fuck? Are you from 1993?
Are you aware that Kasuga was shot in Kamurocho?
It's alright, she didn't
Yeah.
last. She
Sad
was
story.
shitty.
Did he mention it was at a meeting of Omi Alliance?
She was kind of a
officers
Karen.
Who were in bed with Tokyo PD? I was the one who snuck Kasuga into that meeting. Well, Tokyo PD had some choice words about that. Absolutely disgraceful, being two of them. Kanagawa police agreed.
Eh, it's not that bad.
Gave me the axe.
Absolutely
Sounds
disgraceful.
nice
I've heard
pat on
worse.
the back.
I'm sorry. I
Every
touched
3
you,
to
son.
4 days, I do.
Well, you can make it up to me by helping me out again.
I mean, I
haven't
charge
given
my
up on
phone like
being the
every 3 or
commissioner.
4 days.
Who's that?
He means the police commissioner.
Important guy. Why
Now
him?
that batteries are getting
took
up there more on the
bribes from the Alliance
smartphones,
while they took
like
over
it's probably every
Commerce.
3 or 4 days I might
Sure
charge
he
it, depending on how much I do for
I
the
still
day.
need proof.
Like if I'm playing a video game on it, I'll probably charge it
How's
every 2
each
days.
month
Then.
supposed to help with that?
By getting me
But if I
closer
do
to
like
our
almost
colony,
nothing, it could go
the only
what?
person I know
Oh,
of who
a
ties
week
to
and a
the
half?
Constable
Oh,
used
the
to be
sex
one of his boys.
bot.
Bullet in his
Only
chest.
one of them went out?
Not up
Damn.
until I still
The
am.
sex bot only got one off this time.
You need more self-respect.
Maybe it was fucking up on
Why do
typing.
you care so much about exposing the commissioner's corruption?
Good job, Akai.
It's not out of the goodness of my heart. It's revenge I'm after.
Revenge?
That story started 20 years ago. A rich old couple
Sit-
had been
sit down.
murdered
Lie
during a
still.
home invasion. The suspect was a neighbor.
You sit there and you be a
Prize,
good sex
guy
bot.
named Kasumi. I made the arrest myself. Before the trial, a witness claimed to have seen Kasumi in a different place.
Alright, I was watching the Super Best Friends Beyond Two
interviewed the
Souls
witness,
compilation,
and the alibi checked
and
out.
fucking Pat just screaming, REVENGE! It's the best prompt I've ever seen in a video game.
To HQ, because Kasumi
And they
needed
just
to be
like
released
fuck up
immediately.
those kids at the birthday party.
Wasn't though?
Well,
I gotta say, that's a
us
good
detectives
scene
and
when she just
officers with
burns
the
the house down with her
alibis pretty much
stand.
airtight.
And then
Captains were skeptical.
and then
Questioned the witness over.
Willem Dafoe comes back and he's just like, oh shit, this was a bad idea.
Finally, he said
Puts
he
her
was
back in the
actually
car and just
sure
like,
he'd
let's just
seen
go
the
get some ice
suspect
cream.
after all.
You had a bad day.
Why
Let's
did he
just go
backtrack
get some
like
ice
that?
cream. It'll be
He
okay.
was coerced by the chief.
Never mind this house burning down because of your
Horinoichi.
stand. Yeah, be the instrument of my fucking
What was
revenge.
Horinoichi's reason?
Well, by that time, he'd been offered a transfer to Tokyo.
I'll be
Police.
the little girl and you'll be my stand.
Which is what it would have been if Kasumi, who'd been jailed for months, turned out to be innocent. That reveal would have put his Tokyo PD offer.
There's so many good moments in that LP.
that.
Like when
So,
then she tries to kill
so it is
herself
the
and they're just
witness
like,
against
yeah, do it, yeah! Oh!
Tried to justify it to us. Said if the guy really was innocent, there'd be other evidence of that. But there wasn't. And in the end, Kasumi was convicted and sentenced to 17 years.
Oh, just like
His
me.
wife and child were still reeling from it when he hung
But that was not like me.
Where was Horinoichi?
Stop trying to make this cool.
in his Kushin Tokyo PD playing dumb.
Makes me sick.
Kanagawa's had this problem for a while. Too many cops in the EG&3's pockets. They're always teetering on the edge of scandal. So everybody.
I think that's where we
who can
first
is always
got
trying to
fuck
get
off the
transferred,
edge of my dick as
especially
well.
higher-ups. Rats.
Oh, you're just gonna fuck off the edge of my dick.
And some were willing to convict an innocent man to save their careers? That's fucked up.
Felt
I
the
mean,
same
the mom
way
of the girl
when I
didn't
was a
deserve to
young
have her
rookie.
house burned down, but they deserved
So I
being
leaked the
fucked.
original alibi.
They
to
definitely did. I don't know if that one guy deserved having a knife in him, but
Horinoichi
he
was
was
as clueless as
his
most
name was
bureaucrats are.
Matt,
He found out about the leak
and he
immediately.
did call her a
Buddies
slut,
of the
started
public
slut
security
shaming her, so maybe he did deserve
The
it.
info I gave them never saw the light of day. And next thing you know,
Every cop is dirty, every last
I'm
one,
stamping
even
driver's
me, especially
sure why I was
me, when it
transferred
zooms
instead
in
of
on his
fired.
face.
Horinoichi must have figured he was safe.
And now he's the police commissioner.
Now, if I were a smarter guy, I'd just forget the whole damn thing. But when I get to the pearly gates, I want to be able to look Kasumi in the eyes.
British Matt, the evilest Matt, exactly.
Wow.
Oops.
You boys
I
are
keep
tough,
hitting
dude.
that by
What are you
accident because I'm
yakking
holding
on
the
about?
controller in such a goofy way.
Good morning, Hamako-san. This guy's a former Kanagawa.
Don't good morning me. It's already 10 o'clock.
No, good morning me. Who the fuck is this other bum?
Hella work looking for jobs, not lazing around here.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, what are you doing lasing around here? Now I got 3 of you assholes in this room. Wow, 3 dudes living in one tiny
We gotta go
room.
find some work.
Above a prostitute ring. What a hero.
I'm as unemployed
What
as broke
fucking
as you.
heroes we got here.
Don't you have savings after working all those years?
Nah, I didn't save a yen. I thought I'd have my sweet-ass retirement pension.
Nope,
Never
guess
was
not.
much of a saver, honestly. And as a kid, I used to crack open my New Year's money. Yeah,
Well,
pension was all I
Tanamura.
had.
Dude, Tanamura.
Shit.
Shooting his gun in the air wildly just to taunt
So
people.
irresponsible issue driver's licenses.
Hey, part of it is just
What a
bad
hero.
luck. It's not my fault booze and women are expensive hobbies. Come on.
Man,
Let's
that
get over
phrase
to hello
works
work
so often. It's great. Just like one minor fuck up. Just great. What a hero. It's so condescending. It's perfect. The dirtiest cop indeed, showing his peas all the time and shooting. Yeah, yep, yep. Here we go. I'm gonna become a true hero once I've attained my special bat. A true hero's weapon. A bat stuck in the cement. It's an actual dirty cop, and that alone makes him the biggest criminal of all the playable Yakuza characters. Yeah, true. Just like John Wayne would have done. Yeah. I think he would have, too. I think he does.
Sup?
We can get a few hundred yen. Oh, yeah. How did they not notice this bat in the ground before? Don't they walk past this spot every day, like 15 times?
Listen.
I had to, sorry. I hoped all those farts picked up. Businesses who employ illegal immigrants in exchange for not abusing the immigrants. Yeah. Oh my god! I've attained Excalibat! I've become a true hero. Me and my Excalibat.
Really?
I actually never watched Casablanca. It could be sold for a lot of money. Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't think you ever need a weapon besides his actual bat in the game. Like, once you upgrade it fully, it becomes, I believe, the best weapon for him. It's like a golden bat or something at the end. Or just, like, fully, like, refurbished. I forget. I forget exactly. Woo! Ric Flair face right on top of his.
Hey.
Can be upgraded to his ultimate weapon, right? It's perfect.
No.
But we're dad hunters, so make this simple and fork over all your cash. What? The fuck does that mean? You're dad hunters? Are they saying that they go after, like, people that look like dads that are, like, older, thinking they have money to, you know, feed their children or something? Like, the fuck? Look at these three schmucks. What makes you think any of them have children and any of them have money? Best He-Man cartoon the past 10 years.
Whoa! What just happened? Did you see those guys freaking? Huh?
Man, that new He-Man is, it just looks gross. Did you see that someone redid that one meme video with the I forget which song, whatever it's called. But someone redid it with the new show, and it's super good. It looks really good with how like limited footage he had for He-Man itself. I'm gonna fucking shoot fire. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Alright, target that one, please. Thank you. Wow, why are you guys going at your Nambo? What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, good thing there was never a He-Man cartoon after that one. Never exists.
Have fun with this. Let's go. You're in it now.
Yeah, we'll do one of these. Tag Team Mayhem. Essence of Mayhem. Ichiban has fucking brain. He does. He's hallucinating people turning into shit. He does have brain damage. That is where I agree with Pat. Not often I agree with him, but I'll agree with him there. Oh, that looked super goofy. He-Man storyline could have been worked as a season 3 for another show. Could have worked as a season 3 to a completely different show. Oh, that's a funny way of putting it.
What's even the point of shaking down guys as broke as us?
For real though, neither of you saw them transform? Not even a little bit?
Huh?
I swear, they freaking transformed!
See? The other guys aren't seeing it. Motherfucker has brain damage. He needs to go see a doctor.
It seems so real.
He must have hit his head when he got shot. Or all this fighting has done something to his brain.
I don't care.
Or because of his situation and all the stress that he's been dealing with, it's just causing his brain to fucking break. And now he's hallucinating that he's an actual hero.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
He's delusional, I should say
As
then.
far as I'm concerned, it takes a certain kind of crazy to want to be a hero anyway.
What is with your face right there, Adachi? That was goofy, and I didn't like it. It was creepy looking.
Give you some oomph in a fight.
Looked like you were about ready to like
Maybe I will.
kiss my dick. Not like
Alright,
suck it,
fellow
but just like
adventurers,
do a nice
our
little
great
peck.
journey
Like a
has
mwah.
begun.
I didn't like it. Don't look at me like that again.
Oh sure, Mr. Hero. Lead on to the bountiful
And then
conquerors.
bam, season 3, He-Man fucking died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this party is
Now
sorely
instead they did it
lacking
like
point.
episode 1
Soon we
or
won't be
episode
able to
2 or
afford any
something.
booze.
Didn't he was like in episode 1 and then partway into episode 2 or something, and then they're like, fuck this, we're switching out everything.
Just like in Dragon Quest.
Like, alright.
Life
Why'd you
really
name
is
the
an
show
RPG
He-Man
when
then?
you think about it.
It's like, what was the point in even naming the show that way? You could have named it She-Man then. Like, fucking lazy ass. It pretty much is She-Man, but... He does it in a lot of games. Yeah. Or a lot in the game. In a lot of games. Yeah, Dachi's in all the games. Are there any goodies back here? Just want to take a peek. Whoa, there's stairs? And a door? Whoa. Crazy. Can I actually get up there? Oh, shit. Cool. Never been up here before. There's a safe up here.
Should I open it?
I don't think I have a key. I did have.
I can use this key to open up safes.
I literally then just got a metal bat from there. Is it any better? Oh my god, it's way better. I got my self-proclaimed hero's bat, walked 10 feet, found another metal bat.
Should probably keep an eye out for these safes if I find any more keys.
Well, that works out. I'm even stronger than I could have been. Well, let's be careful there, because there's some subquests that I can get sucked into. I know there's the one over there about the Kappas and shit. Oh, fuck!
This little guy.
First bug.
Like pirate treasure.
First
Bet he's super
bug.
rare, too.
Golden spider.
I wish I could show him off to
Oh, this is going to be a good playthrough, guys. Alright. We're pretty much going to end it here now that we got through the cutscenes. Took like 20 minutes to get through them. So we're pretty much at the end here. Have you guys got any final things left to say? Get them out now. And we'll talk about them for a little bit. Otherwise, I don't really want to continue on here yet until next time. We'll get sucked into a whole bunch of cutscenes. And knowing once you get sucked into one cutscene, you're sucked into 15 cutscenes, and you're 20 minutes later, like... Wait, I don't have a watch. It's the art on Prince Adam in the He-Man series. Like I saw a thumbnail holding up his sword, and it looks so feminine. Yeah. Are we gonna see the grape eating shit? We'll try to get to that. We'll see. I know the one sub-story with the Yakuza and the baby diapers. We're doing that one for sure. Because I think they're like somewhere over here when it opens up. But it's like in the middle of in the game or something like that. We got to do a whole bunch of shit before that sub-story opens up. Ed is in his twinkiest form. And I like how it autoed to Herman show. He-Man, the mightiest Herman. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. They tried to make him look more feminine so that way when they kill him off and whatever, people aren't going to care as much. And that way the one they bring in is going to be the real big dick alpha dog. Even though she doesn't have a big dick. Or does she? I don't fucking know. She might. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Smith came out then in like 2 years and was like, you know what? Yeah, my She-Man. She also had a really big dick. You couldn't see it, but it was huge. It's like, okay. Good for you, Kevin Smith. Oh, I want to do a cool trick over that. Whatever. Alrighty, folks. I think I'm going to head out. I'm going to get some editing done on that new video. Hopefully that one does well. That this first MetaPeak video's been pretty lackluster in the views, but well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's doing something new, so I got my fingers crossed. I got my hopes up. They won't be ravish, whatever. Diminished yet. Oh, is there another new one? Oh, God. Yeah. Well, you guys have a good rest of the night. I'll see you tomorrow with some more Yakuza. Don't do anything I wouldn't do or would do or do. All right. Peace, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.